This DDD amiibo is fucking huge.
DDD. My name is King DDDDDDD. Anyways, hello. Welcome to King DDD's court featuring me, the Waddle Dee. Joining me are my commander, Escargoon.
No, Escargoon's not canon.
He is to me.
No,
I'm a
it's
Clobadactyl Cubby.
No.
And also featuring Eric Stewart as Meta Knight. How are you doing, Meta Knight? Very badly. Anyways, how you doing, guys? Sorry, it's been like 3 weeks since I streamed this game. Life is funny and happens sometimes. But hey, we're back to it.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way. Yeah, last playing June 24th. Yeah, basically like 2.5 weeks. Where do we leave off? Harebrayned's trial. Yeah, so we were in the middle of this. I did not go back in the VOD because I did not have time for it. Sorry. But I still basically kind of remember what was happening. We started the trial, and there was some kind of intrigue with Harebrained and Van Zeek's like knowing each other, even to the point that apparently in the past Van Zeek's brother was moided by someone, and I'm like, ooh, very interesting. Lurking during family TV time, and we'll listen in during commercial breaks. Yeah, appreciate it, Trill. Also, hi Daisy, how you doing? Hun and Bun Bun.
Who's the Bun Bun?
You! Here's your rabbit ears, put them on.
I don't...
What?
What?
Hold it!
I guess, are Nopons rabbits?
It could be.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, we're just gonna try and just get straight into this, just because I'm like, I'd rather not, because it's a funny little thing, actually. Well, a little bit of a time limit with this case, quote-unquote, in that I would like to be done with this case before my August trip coming up. I don't...
Quick question.
What's up?
Is this the first day of trial?
This is the first trial day.
This is the first trial, yeah. That's why I'm thinking, at
You're
worst...
not going to get this done before your trip.
That's what I'm thinking as well. At worst, I'll say the last trial stuff or after the trip is done. That's what I was thinking as well, to be honest with you. I think just too many breaks happen, / little things were just coming up that really kind of got in the way, sadly. And that's okay, of course. Things happen, like life happens.
Yeah.
Time to play Pokemon Go? Dude, I was at work throwing a lot of the Pokemon Go stuff today, but at least I was able to catch, like, the tail end of things. And, like, I got some nice stuff, actually. I got some pretty powerful, like, stat-wise Pokemon. I got a shiny Tyrant, which was cool. Dude, I wanted a shiny Tyrant for a bit. I love, like, that it's just a blue dinosaur. It's really good.
Just blue.
I did Pokemon Go stuff like earlier in the afternoon. I took like a walk at like 3 p.m. just to do stuff, and I was able to make progress in some of my quests, like most notably like the Keldeo quest I've been working on on the side. And they wanted me to catch like a certain number of like water types, and there are water types everywhere, so I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah, because I noticed with the Go stuff today, they were like,
Also, I got a Mega Gengar as well.
Ooh, nice. They were doing a lot of,
And a shiny Beldum as soon as I walked back into my house.
Hell yeah. Basically, it was a lot of just, like, different, like, types per hour, I noticed. Like, so it would kind of, like, show up more per hour. What I found interesting was that I actually got a Tropius. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure Tropius was, like, region exclusive to, like, other, like, countries. So I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
I got at least 2 of them. It's been a while. Of course, when crashing through the Crystal Tower had a broken neck. Hold it. Are you suggesting that's because he fell from a considerable height?
Exactly. What had something else about this whole business?
Oh, I did actually get Bouffalante as... Oh, yeah, I guess I was getting Bouffalante, yeah. Yeah, I was using Allure. I guess that's right. Bouffalante is more so in, like, New York's region, apparently, isn't it? I kind of forget about that, because Tauros is more...
I mean, because, yeah, it could be because Univa's in New York.
Yeah. What's that?
Based on New York.
The fact that the instantaneous kinesis itself was a success. After the explosion, the cage of the ferry on the side suddenly appeared out of nowhere in midair.
So, although the experiment ended in disaster, the so-called instantaneous kinesis did actually occur.
mind, yes, Professor. What was the cause of the fatal disaster?
The disaster of passion. Very good character theme, by the way, Disaster of Passion. That's, I believe, May's theme for Strive.
Hold it!
So the angle of projection is critical, is it? And you calculated it yourself, personally?
Absolutely. The calculation is far too complicated for anyone but me to carry out.
On there, you got it wrong, didn't you?
Oh, fuck, guys.
Yes, that's right. That's the point. The calculation is so complicated, even I can make a mistake.
Fuck, I just, like... So, like, I opened my phone for, like, a second, right? And I saw Pokemon Go was still open. And I loaded it. And there's, like, a fucking... See, like... A Guzzlord nearby, but it's also gone in the next minute. You think I have time to go over and get it?
No.
Well, I want to get into this right away. By the way, can I get this
By the way, ah! I love Guzzlord screaming in the anime. It's the funniest thing to me. Do people fall for that brazen confidence? I should try it.
I took into account the subject's height and weight, the wind direction, the ambient temperature. I considered every possible variable, so I just don't understand how this could have happened.
Ryunosuke leaves the trial because he wants to go catch himself a Pikachu. Obviously then, you had to include the weight of the clothes Mr. Aspen was wearing at the time, I suppose.
Freaking comets! The answer should have been 3!
3, huh? So much for safety first. The 3 must be for safety third. You fucking got him. A fatal wound. Ooh. Another fatal injury, you say? That doesn't make any sense.
I didn't think I'd spit it out, but here we go. Just because there were 2 fatal wounds doesn't mean I'm saying the victim had 2 lives to lose, does it?
He could have been a cat. You ever watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish?
I don't like those newfangled moving pictures they're talking about with a train tries to run you over.
Too right.
All these are at first, we thought the bloke had died due to his spine snapping in half as well.
Ah, sorry, but you're saying that's not the case?
You'll get your answer once I'm finished with fish and chips, if you don't keep putting it every few seconds.
It was very funny, actually. I went to a restaurant earlier, because like that's like one reason why I was a little late tonight, because like family wanted to like get like food at a restaurant. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Fucking almost did go for fish and chips tonight. I went for like a sandwich instead, but like I almost went for fish and chips. Would have been very funny and very fitting considering Greg's in here. We all know that's a bottomless bag.
The victim plummeted 30 feet the glass tower. It would be reasonable to assume that as the cause of death. Alright, what's the real thought? But it was a red herring, wasn't it?
There's a lesion in his chest where you clearly been stabbed by something sharp right in the heart. Stabbed in the heart! The defense knew nothing of this crucial information.
The prosecution received this report from the forensic investigation team only this morning. That was the first we did as well. I can only apologize for the impossibility of informing the defense. Not to mention to ask.
Sarcastic and insincere? Ugh, thanks. So, what was the nature of the sharp object? Lesion. Any damage or abnormal change in the tissue of an organism. Indeed.
Among the accused tools that were in use at the demonstration was of particular interest. This, the letter A.
That is the letter of the day. Thank you, Pee Wee Herman. I love
We are
you.
going to have a Rhythm Heaven game about the letter A. I am not making this up. That is in the new Rhythm Heaven.
About
Oh
the
my
letter
God.
A? Really? Interesting.
Huh.
I love it. Like, you know, Sesame Street was kind of paying a little bit low, I'm sure. So I'm glad the Count found something else within like Rhythm Heaven. This is a knife.
The judge said something. You missed what the judge said because it automatically.
Ah, yes, that would appear to be some kind of screwdriver. What it counts?
Did I cut off?
It cut off a bit, yeah.
Damn it.
Ah, ah.
There he is! My trusty little companion, Andrew!
Andrew. It's called the fucking screwdriver Andrew.
Yeah.
So hello, Private Butter, how you doing? Andrew. Of course.
Do you know each other already? He's one of my dear friends, like all my tools.
I don't know. He's like waving his arms around a little bit. I was kind of hoping he was going to wave them around like a certain way so I could make like a dumb joke about it, but sadly not.
No.
Okay.
No.
What? Oh. Damn it. I've made them all, you know. We're one big happy family.
One big happy family.
He's just doing this like silly little jig. It's like,
Yeah.
Andrew's my flathead screwdriver, of course. His brother Michael is a crosshead.
Uh-huh. So, Minute, thanks for that monkey
love
summon.
I love Harebrayned.
Here's your monkey. That brace is a little silly. Just a wee silly little guy. Oh no, monkey's sick. Ah, fuck. Somebody get the Tylenol.
No.
oh no.
God.
Anyways, put one of your other Mii's out. Let's go explore.
Miitopia was honestly a really fun stream playthrough. I do miss that game a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just go back and play it whenever, but God, I'm gonna be so real. The post-game for Miitopia kind of sucks.
It's grindy, and if you don't like grindy, then you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, I wish it was a little better, but it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think for me, it's not just the grind, it's more so just, like, the sense of, like, I guess, not adventure, but the sense of, like, a goal doesn't really feel, like, there. It's just like, oh yeah, things, you can just do things. Like,
Yeah, it becomes more of a daily game than it becomes like a game that you're gonna play for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't mind that because it gave you something to do every day.
Oh, no, for sure, and that part is fine, yeah. It just, that was kind of the point where I'm like, well, I guess it's time to move on to something else. It's kind of how I
At least
felt
there
with
weren't
it.
any microtransactions.
That is true. Well, it would appear that your beloved Andrew has a red stain in his shank. Ah, that isn't...
It's blood.
Blood?
Beyond all reasonable doubts.
Oh.
I can't... I'm allergic to blood.
Then you shouldn't be the defense attorney in the murder trial.
Blood makes my stomach queasy.
Did you let that mustachio nippling his back in here?
No.
Oh, thank goodness. That's not all. The bone-sharp shape of this Andrew fellow is completely consistent with the victim's wound.
Oh no.
Oh boy. What? What?
What? Order, order! You fucking idiots. This is my courtroom, and they will enter this friend of the defendant as evidence. I am the judge. I say what goes. If my PP goes left, I say it goes right.
What?
What?
So one of Professor Harebrained tools is the murder weapon.
Peter, come back. I know you're not this far in the case yet, but I need you.
So hi, Belle. How you doing? Welcome to the judge talking about his wiener. He loves hot dogs.
We're not even an hour in. We're not even a half hour in.
How do you feel about like wieners and like hot dogs and stuff? Do y'all like hot dogs? I'm not the biggest hot dog guy.
I do.
Thanks for the 31 months, Cesar. Appreciate it, dude. Cesar, how do you feel about hot dogs? The glizzies. Do you take your glizzies with or without the sauce?
Okay.
No.
For me personally, I'm not the biggest hot dog guy, admittedly, but I can do like a chili cheese dog every so often. Like that's not too bad.
I just have a plain ketchup usually.
Plain ketchup? Okay. Hot dogs with ketchup? Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to all the ketchup enjoyers in chat. I see you. You're so real. Could you imagine not liking ketchup? I mean, I guess that actually is a case, yeah. It's like when people talk about how people who don't like tomatoes can like ketchup.
Yeah,
That's-
like me.
Yeah, that's fine, obviously. See, I'm kind of the same way, Daisy. I'm kind of just like to do hot dogs plain, but if something must come on the hot dog, it's usually going to be like, I guess, like chili and cheese or something. Really just kind of depends, I have found. Again, though, this is coming from not the biggest hot dog fan in the world, but can still eat them sometimes, me. Eat your hot dog very plain. I also just eat just the dog. Okay. No bread, just dog. What crowds do you have for saying that?
You really never ask.
Yes, actually, it's my job.
Only two people on the public experimentation stage in front of the whole crowd. The victim, the only armor, are the cute Professor Harebrayned.
We got some leftover teriyaki pack, some panda for my corn dog and nuggies in the oven. Nice, nice. Panda Express is alright every so often. I like their orange chicken stuff. I like their noodle stuff as well.
Yeah.
There was one time actually I tried this one thing they had from there that was like some kind of like spicier chicken. And I wasn't really sure what it was. I tried it out. And yeah, like Anna was about to say, it was the Boldak one.
I was gonna say, it's the bulldog spicy chicken.
Yeah, because I tried that. It did not say it was Boldak, and I'm like, when I was eating, I'm like, this is a very familiar spice, and I can't place why. Until you told me it was like Boldak. I'm like, oh, that explains it.
Mm-hmm.
And knew for certain that before the experiment, the victim's alive.
Was alive. Oh god, right, these guys.
Yeah.
Freaking president.
Oh wait, President, right. Oh, that's right. I saw him with my own eyes.
Okay, why is it president? You just default to it. He looks.
Look, there's another president impersonation I could attempt, but I don't know if that's one people want to hear.
Understandable.
You could go for Nixon. He's right there.
Nixon. I did Watergate. I am the president.
No, Nixon. Did you ever watch Futurama? Nixon is like this.
Admittedly, I've not really watched a lot of Futurama, but it's one of those shows I kind of wish I had watched a lot of.
Fair enough.
It's definitely one of those like Matt Groening shows I think would have been like very nice to have like watched more of, I feel. Because the little bit I have seen of Futurama, I have enjoyed, like genuinely.
Furthermore, following explosion. Kinesis. Nobody went anywhere near the border.
Like, if you ask me, I think, like, one of, like, the best and, like, I think what I really like about Futurama is how it really handles, like, the emotional beats, like, super, super well. Like, I think about the episode with, I mean, everyone talks about, like, Jurassic Bark, like, the dog episode. Like, everyone knows that Futurama episode. But...
You're gonna say Luck of the Friarish instead.
No, but also a good example. I was actually thinking about Game of Tones,
I don't know.
which is another, like, good, like, emotional beats. Though there's, like, a fourth one people talk about when it comes to the whole, like, episodes of Fry's family, and it's, like, the one with his dad. I know that one people think is kind of underrated when it comes to the whole, like, Fry's family-centric episodes. Like, the dog episode is very much like, would you like to cry today? No.
The dog episode, at the very least, has the fun fact of future sight of, oh, by the way, don't worry about it, he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, right. I guess there is, like, later stuff where the dog is okay, huh?
In other words, only someone else understands or the victim could possibly have done it.
Great Scott! Excuse me! Professor Harebrayned, you have some information that may be relevant here? Professor!
Sorry. I was just calculating the optimum coefficient of electrolysis to separate molecules in the human body.
And the witness stand is the best place for that? It seemed as though you might have something to say about Inspector Gregson's last remark.
Yes, that's right, of course! He just said that nobody else could have done it, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Who's gonna stab the victim, eh?
I don't know! But... there's no way that I could possibly have stabbed Mr. Asmund, as you say.
Eh?
Explain, please, Professor.
Of course. Cold-hearted policeman, I mean, I'll be aware, I suppose. But humans are warm-blooded mammals with blood running continuously through their veins.
How have you felt about the case so far? I mean, genuinely, all I've done is, like, the first investigation and this part of the trial. That's kind of it. So, I don't really have, like, too much of an opinion of the case yet, just because it's still, like, really early into the case itself. But, I mean, like, it seems neat so far. The main thing I'm curious about, of course, is, like, the Van Zeek's backstory. Like that, I'm like, oh, there's something going on there with that one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's got my curiosity definitely, like, at its apex, I'd say, out of anything else going on in this case.
I heard.
Then surely you see! If I'd plunged something the size of Andrew into the man's chest!
Putting the case so far as, oh my god, hi Gina, hi Gina. So true. We did see Gina again.
Yes,
You saw
that
other
was
lady that you
me.
liked.
It was me. The whole stage would have been a bloodbath, no, a blood swimming pool!
Oh, so like, blood swimming pool? Okay, so like, to that one, I gotta turn on the, I gotta put on the succubus soul, and if I can like drain the fountain, I'll get a new area.
Or you could just play Bloodstain and play as Bloodless, and I'll just...
But thousands of Londoners were watching me at the time.
I should play Bloodstain again, it's a pretty good video game.
Playing as Bloodless.
And
is
yet
fun.
not one of them claims to have seen a swimming pool of blood!
Well, no. I suppose not.
You see? Not one!
True, I didn't see anything like that.
What is it?
That's Nixon,
That's
right?
Louis Armstrong!
That's Nixon.
That's Louis Armstrong!
I didn't see anything like that. My fellow Americans, I didn't see him.
The world might have been a better place if we elected him.
The new political race: Richard Nixon versus Louis Armstrong. I know who's got my vote. Well done, Professor. That was a great counter argument. Let's talk more about politics. That sounds like a really fun stream discussion.
Yeah, no, we're leaving at that.
A really fun stream discussion that will not have any issues whatsoever.
Pray forgive the discourtesy if I savoured a drop from my hallowed chalice to accompany my old friend Deucing.
Gonna be the next Hassan Piker. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Here's to you, Albert.
Albert.
No, you're too kind, Barak. But I'm really not a patch on you.
No, you're not.
A vote for
Oof.
Louis Armstrong is a vote for help. I need someone to photoshop. You know, like those like political posters, like Obama's, where it's like, what is it? Yes, we can.
We're not gonna do politics. Never mind.
Now just imagine that, but it's Louis Armstrong's face with like the red, white, and blue, and the caption is just help. Help! I'm on the moon.
Should she have the space astronaut outfit on that too?
Oh, dude, if he's in a little astronaut outfit, that'd be so beautiful.
No.
You neglected to mention one crucial possibility.
Surprised you don't know about him. He was all over the news a while ago. I am very good at avoiding stuff unintentionally.
Particular situation in which very little bleeding results from stab wound.
A vampire.
Shut up. Of course.
See, here's what we do, right? Oh, see, I know what happened. So, like, Dio approached this guy like, "Hello, my name's Dio. I have a very sexy voice. Here's my flesh buds. They're going to go inside you now. You can be next to the Frenchman."
Inspector, enlighten the court, please.
It was very fun. We were watching JoJo the other night, aka last night, and Anna got very excited because we got to see Polnareff finally.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
I don't like him.
Well, fuck you then. He's my favorite.
He's just a silly
In
guy.
fairness, I don't like a lot of the characters in Stardust Crusaders.
That's
so-
fair.
It's my favorite part. I'm a little bit
I'm
attached
sorry.
to it. It's okay.
sorry.
No. You have your opinion.
I say it's all about opinions. Just to be respectful, I would basically say.
Yeah.
See, they made this thing called Part 4, and... Okay, sorry. Okay.
To be fair, part 4 is my favorite parts.
That's still my favorite part, too.
Yeah. Oh, I've been watching the sub. We've been watching the sub, Caesar. Because it has the more accurate names. I refuse to expose Cassie to Dan of Steel. We're getting Steely Dan, and she's gonna like it. we're not at Steely Dan yet. That's not for a bit. God damn,
Yes,
Dan of
sir.
Steel. I still think my favorite, really fucking funny JoJo censorship name is in Part 5, where they turned Craftwork into Arts and Crafts. That one killed me when I first saw it. Where are they going with this? Very well. You will amend your formal testimony now, Inspector Gregson.
The weapon the victim of Starbot must have been left in his body whilst he was beamed through the air.
That can't be the case, though. Or can it? Let's see. 24th, 17th, May 23rd. Let's get rid of that one.
Bye, May.
Goodbye, May. My favorite Pokemon. Female character from the anime. I love May. Definitely one of those like childhood crush cases. Definitely would say for sure. Oh, dude, I'm so sad Filthy Axe at a reasonable price actually has an official name nowadays. Like, it just got it recently. It's called Devilish Deeds Done Damned Coldly. Which does fit the D4C thing, but still.
Yeah.
Why would you think that, Inspector?
With any wound, it's only when you pull the weapon out of the profuse bleeding occurs. Once it's still lodged in the body, it acts as a stopper of sorts, for want of a better word.
I see.
You don't need a medical degree to be aware of this fact. It's common knowledge for any investigator.
Mm-hmm. Stab wound to the chest, right. Sorry, I'm just checking all my my stuff real quick.
You can't examine. Yeah, so see, you can't examine the screwdriver.
This is blood. Mr. Asmund's, no doubt. This is the problem with looking at murder weapons.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've seen this unusually shaped handle before. They put it in my algebra class. A equals x minus 2 over y.
Oh my god.
It's the same screwdriver that was lodged in the grill on the floor of the kinesis machine. Which could be important information, so I should definitely make a note of it. Ooh. No screwdriver that was found poking through the grill in the base of what remains of the kinesis machine. Very distinct handle. No, could that be important? Probably. Folding crossbow, we examined this before. Yep, that we did. Experiment sketch, harebrained sketch. Where it's gonna go to and all that. The newspaper, harebrained right there. Of course, on the back. Oh, nothing there. Interesting. The Reaper attacked. It's the kingpins of the criminal underworld generally managing to escape conviction in the Reaper's trials. And this isn't the first time their henchmen have tried to attack Lord Van Zeeks as a result, by the sound of it. It makes you think, if that's how the justice system works in London, then there must be dark forces at work. But the lost cat... Ugh, where's Susato when you need her? Meanwhile, Susato in Japan, let's get drunk!
What?
Yeah, just partying.
Okay.
I could see Susato drinking every other character in this cast under the table.
Okay, but she's 16.
She's still a minor.
This is also the 1800s. They didn't care as much.
Japanese culture, I think it was still a pretty big thing back then, the Meiji Restoration period, where it was you don't drink, smoke, or vote until you're 20. And Susato is someone who likes to follow the law pretty closely compared to her contemporary Maya, who wants to break everything.
True.
So I don't think Susato is trying to get a drink right now.
True. She's just beating up people instead. The Susato takedown.
However she wants to get her fix, I guess. Okay.
She's getting drunk off power.
If you ask me, this bloke mastered what he was doing from the view was his body before stabbing the husband in the chest. And I blamed the victim off the stage with his fancy device, the screwdriver was stealing where he planted it.
I would never do such a thing. Not to my precious tools. I would never use them for such dirty work.
Dirty work.
You only use tools for their intended purpose. That's common knowledge for any scientist.
The fact remains, the lack of blood was seen can easily be explained, as the prosecution has demonstrated.
So that's all the testimony I have to work with. I had no idea the victim had been stabbed. That changes everything. Did Van Zeeks keep that to himself until now on purpose? To gain the advantage? Oh well, I suppose all I can do is press these witnesses for as much as new information as possible. Oh gosh diddly darn dang. Broken neck, okay. That's my mistake. What can we prove wrong? Here's the big one. The weapon the victim was stabbed with must have been left in his body when he was beamed through the air. That can't be the case, because that was found poking through the grill in the base of the machine. So therefore, that's not possible.
Objection!
Now you're thinking
Yeah.
with objections.
Hi, Gabby. How you doing?
Now you're thinking with power tools.
Now I'm thinking with Andrew. You say that while the weapon remains in the body, but there's very little bleeding. Is that unequivocal?
Look, there's no blood in the experimentation stage, even though that's when the fiddle was stabbed. The only explanation for that is if the screwdriver was still in his body, stopping any heavy bleeding. It's common medical knowledge, my learned friend, even on your side of the world.
Yes, but about the screwdriver? The thing is, we actually saw it at the scene ourselves, on the experimentation stage. Did you ever find out when to discuss healing hearts after ahem? Still working on it. I'm working on it. Loki, I've been looking in a bit of a Kingdom Hearts mood again. I need to either, like, stream a playthrough again or something else. I don't fucking know. I'm not doing 3 stream playthroughs at a time. That's a lot. So I mean, like, that's if I'm gonna do Kingdom Hearts again on stream, that's gotta maybe be in like I gotta like take a break from like either playthrough just to do that one. What? Or wait, sorry, I don't know why I read his dialogue out.
That's when I was yawning.
What?
It was on the floor by the wreckage of the machine, poking through a metal grill. I don't know why I'm reading like a Shatner. I went to pick it up, but the detective here stopped me. Isn't that right, Inspector Gregson?
Most illogical, I have to say, Captain. Oh, wait, no, that's more like Scotty, never mind. Now that you come to mention it, yes.
Also, hi, Joe. How you doing, dude?
Inspector, are we to understand that you needed the Defense Council to investigate? That you contriving I hate this freaking word.
Yeah.
A special dispensation.
Lord.
Dispensation.
Dispensation.
This is an atrocity to the English language.
Well, we're European.
Yes, and the British
UK
Empire
English.
is in Europe. My Nipponese idiot. That you contrived the special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. No, not rude. I wouldn't do that. I just didn't look, nothing more. I was very clear, was not such a thing.
Yes, that's true. That screwdriver was in plain sight on the stage. That's me, Naruto.
God.
I'm regressing in real time.
No.
I believe we asked for defense attorney, capital of your nation, not from the boom waters of Osaka.
Did y'all know that the sword that Kazuma gave me is cursed? It's slowly draining my IQ every day. But it shouldn't have been, should it?
What are you gunning on?
My intelligence is returning to me. If this tool had still been in the victim's body when the victim was beamed away by the machine, then it shouldn't have been. That it should have still been on the stage. That's right. It should have been beamed across the Crystal Tower along with Mr. Asman. I point my finger at you and say, it'd been found still lodged in the victim's chest. I love this series. No, never has a finger point been so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless you're playing Marvel 3 and you activate like turnabout mode for Phoenix Wright, and then like he just has like laser pointing fingers. god. I love how Phoenix Wright goes from like one of the worst characters in the game to one of the best characters in the game so fast when you get into turnabout mode. Very fun character in that game, honestly. I was definitely playing a bit of Marvel 3 again the other night. God, what a great game. Just doing some like arcade mode runs. Order! Order! How do you explain this, Inspector?
Hey, when, I don't...
Looks as though everything that the victim had in his person moved with him when he was beamed. The screwdriver was still in his chest when the instantaneous kinesis occurred. Obviously, that should have been beamed to the destination as well.
You...
Me. This is a strange situation. Even though people are saying that the instantaneous kinesis is a scientific impossibility, we're still basing arguments on the assumption that it did actually take place. I think that's... I want to say MVC3 was the first time we got Sam Riegel Phoenix. I think that's right. Because... Was it also Sam Riegel Phoenix for Layden versus Wright, or was that a different guy? I think it was a different guy.
I know. I feel like he was like Dual Destiny's Spirit of Justice Phoenix.
Because Sam Riegel...
I can look at that.
Okay. Because Sam Riegel was Dual Destiny's
versus
Spirit.
Wright.
Sam Riegel's Phoenix right now if you have the updated version of the trilogy.
Which I still think is a little weird, personally, just because I think the sound clip is a little bit more crisp than it should be for the older games. But I also get why they removed the old Phoenix voice. Because the guy who used to voice Phoenix apparently wasn't the greatest person in the world. But I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm so torn. I get why, but also it feels weird. It's kind of weird to remove the iconic Phoenix, original Phoenix voice.
It was not Sam Riegel for Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
That's what I figured. I thought it was another guy.
It was a guy named Trevor White.
Trevor White. Okay. Honestly, next Ace Attorney I go through on my own time is, I mean, actually all I have left is Layton versus Wright and Edgeworth 2. And Ace Attorney 7 definitely coming next year, right?
Yeah, same on top of 3.
We've been waiting for Ace Attorney 7 for like several years now.
Okay.
I doubt it's going to happen anytime soon.
Okay, so like on that topic, to get on the topic like super quickly, when do you think they would actually announce an Ace Attorney 7? Do you think it'd be like a Nintendo Direct? Do you think it'd be like... Because I don't think it would be Game Awards. I don't think it'd be Game Awards they would do an Ace Attorney 7 announcements. I feel like it's got to be like a Nintendo Direct, right?
I'd assume
Capcom's
so.
own, like private show at like not E3.
So like Tokyo Game Show maybe?
Maybe.
Also, fun thing that I just found out. Apparently, Shutakumi himself did Phoenix Wright's Japanese voice.
Over
in the first up through Apollo Justice.
Okay. That's cool.
That's very fun.
It's kind of like how I think it's Hideki Kamiya was Godot in the third game. Which Kamiya would be known for, like the guy who made like Beautiful Joe, Okami, the first Devil May Cry, stuff like that. We're still basing arguments on the assumption that it did actually take place. Alright, time to tighten the screws here. My lord, if the prosecution is unable to explain this inconsistency in its argument, we can only conclude that the testimony given in support cannot be relied upon. Game Awards, they just do a big orchestral intro like with Okami and Mega Man. I mean, that's 2 for 2 now with like Capcom stuff with like orchestral intros.
That would freak me the fuck out, in all honesty.
Imagine it's like Phoenix's theme, and it just goes like that. It's
like, oh, frick. I would scream.
That's right, an Ace Attorney remake, full voice acting.
God.
Oh god, we would probably get a full-on remake of the first trilogy before we would get a brand new game, wouldn't we?
Yeah. They've done that twice.
Well, when I say a full-on remake, I mean in the style of like this kind of style.
Oh, like 3D, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I could see them. And that, again, to incentivize it more, full voice acting. Maybe not like entirely full voice acting, but like maybe like, that's a lot of dialogue to voice act. But, you know, like voice acting in like a lot of it, I would imagine.
Like
like they had Rafa voice acting that one line she always did every single time in every trial she was in.
Mm-hmm. Or what was it? The one from the final case of the Spirit of Justice. A dragon never gives in, or something like that.
A dragon never yields.
Yeah, a dragon never yields. Love that guy.
I love Dirk. Oh, that was Albert. Your voice acting.
Oh, hold
I forgot he was that shrill. I guess I'm doing the correct voice.
That's a really good hold it. Do you have something to say, witness?
Awesome. Yes, I knew it. Bears out. Equations hold. Mr. Naruhodo, don't worry!
About what?
Without delving into details, there's no inconsistency.
What?
Even if Venture had been lodged in Mr. Asman's chest, my trusty tool wouldn't have moved, and remaining on the stage is consistent with my calculations.
What? You idiot, you're incriminating yourself. Fuck this bottle.
I just hear the Wilhelm scream in my head every time he does that.
It would seem your illusions have been shattered. Clearly, we should hear the accuser's explanation. Or should I say, this brilliant scientist's explanation?
My leg. Just when I found an inconsistency in the prosecution's arguments. Scientists. Very well.
Well, Nipponese friend. The accused may not have been a skilled fighter, but he is a brilliant scientist.
Thank you, Vegeta. The defendant will very well. The defendant will testify again. Provide us with the scientific explanation as to why the inconsistency asserted by the defense fails to hold.
In the name of Apollo, I will, my lord.
In the name of Hades.
Name of Hades, I accept this message.
Lord Hades, Hades, I accept this message. Apollo. Hey, what's up? It's me, Apollo. Here's some fucking light or whatever. Good luck.
Why is he crunk?
Hey, I do. Actually, no. The most Kronk-like is like Dionysus. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Dionysus.
I should play more
be
Hades
clear,
too. Go ahead, sorry.
To be clear, I'm still at the stage of gathering data in my research.
I was gonna say, I should play more Hades too. I beat the game, and I haven't really touched it since then, admittedly. I should probably do some runs again.
My hypothesis states that kinesis cannot transport metal, though. Hence, the metal weapon could have stayed put.
And to clarify, beat the game as in I got credits, but yeah.
In other words, the point just raised by Mr. Naruhodo isn't an inconsistency at all. Mr. Asman was the patron of my research. Without him, my work wouldn't have been possible.
Honestly, I think the one thing I need to go back to Hades 2 for is to fix my biggest mistake I somehow accidentally made. I somehow, in my entirety of Hades 2, those like 30-something hours, I never once gave Aphrodite a nectar. I don't know how the fuck I never did that. I must have just like never saw her, because I know I was good about giving the gods nectars. So I'm like, did I just never have any when I saw her? I just always thought I'd give her one. You're saying, KV? Sorry?
It's like, so I held off giving her one for a long time, because I went, man, you're naked. That's her. Please don't talk to me.
Understandable.
You're naked. Put on some clothes. Here's some nectar. You know, I'm just like, you're naked. Nice. Here's some drinks. Like, what is it? She may be hot, but like, let me tell you the actual hottest character in the game. Artemis. Yeah, my man.
True. That's my wife right there.
On my ox!
And my ox. Then
Now
you
I
have,
have a duty to protect the incredible machine that we built together.
then you have my sword. And you have my bow. And my axe. I love Gimli. Honestly, that the whole like fellowship is just there's so many good characters in the fellowship.
Yeah.
Fellowship of the Ring, baby. Which is probably also my favorite Lord of the Rings movie, Fellowship of the Ring. I kind of go back and forth between Fellowship of the Ring and Return of the King as like my favorites, because they're both really good. Because like Fellowship is a great establishing movie, but Return of the King is just so good at just like finishing off everything. It's like, oh, I don't know, man. They're both really, really good. I think I just really also just appreciate the vibes of Fellowship of the Ring, especially with like the Shire, like the start of the movie. So the thrust of your testimony, Professor, is
That based upon his hypothesis, metal objects cannot be moved by this method of instantaneous kinesis.
in other words. In other words.
Other words, since the screwdriver is made of metal, even if it remained lodged in the victim's chest, subsequent discovery on the stage despite the victim being found elsewhere is not inconsistency.
And therefore.
It was made of metal, therefore it couldn't have been transported. And therefore, Albert Harebrayned could still have been the killer.
It's funny, actually, Seesaw, if I remember right. In the first game, Artemis did not have green hair. I think it was brown, but everyone thought it was green, so they just made her hair green in the second game.
I saw it as green.
No, that's the thing. I think it's actually supposed to be brown in the first game, and I don't think it's actually supposed to be green.
Weird.
Yeah, but everyone legit just thought it was green, so in the second game, they're like, yeah, it's green now.
My great hypothesis holds, you see?
Okay, go to jail.
We had to make the cage used to contain the subject from wood for that very reason.
Go to jail, idiot. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. I was not addressing you, witness. Professor Harebrayned.
Yes?
Whose side are you on here?
I don't take sides, Mr. Naruhodo. No. My only interest lies in upholding my hypothesis. I'm a scientist, after all.
Okay, then then I don't know. You killed him.
Is he working for us or against us? It's very hard to tell.
His only interest is in science, unfortunately.
Let's see how you cross-examine this testimony, my Nipponese friend.
Yes, fire away, Mr. Naruhodo.
Fire away, fire away. Cross-examination.
So, did I just leave or something? Like, where the hell did I go?
I guess he went. I guess he went back to the gallery. I don't know.
Gregson had to go pee-pee. Too much fish and chips.
Why would that make you piss?
He's got a lot of grease in there. Very tragic.
Hold it!
And yet, ooh, excuse me. And yet your retort to my argument, it wasn't lacking in confidence in any way.
No scientist can find the truth without first finding self-belief. Those were the words of a certain scientist I hold in the very highest esteem.
But you realize that disproving my argument puts you in a very precarious position, didn't you?
No scientist should strive to protect himself more than he strives to protect the truth.
Then why are we defending
What was
you?
the saying, great scientist, you know?
Ooh, sorry. Long day. Where's that? It caused me a lot of trouble. Who is this scientist?
I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, Mr. Naruhodo. But as soon as I remember the magnificent genius's name, you'll be the first to know.
Ah, so you're making things up as you go. It might be worth keeping the names of your idols to mind.
You're wasting your breath, my learned friend. This scatterbrain forgets my name at times.
Oh no.
So Lord Van Zeeks really did have a friend once. I didn't notice hell freezing over. Damn.
Man.
I'd be Van Zeek's friends. He can throw wine bottles at me.
Alright.
I'll catch him with my teeth and go glug glug glug. Delicioso. I'm like the Dora the Explorer of alcoholism.
What? That's a wild comparison to
I
make.
hope you're ready to go to. I hope you're ready to go to the gallows for your crimes, my learned Mexican friend. Yes.
Arriba, arriba. Vámonos, vámonos. Ándale, ándale. That's the crossover I need. I need, like, Barack Van Zeeks and Speedy Gonzalez interacting with each other.
Oh my god.
Why?
I don't know. I think it'd be a really funny scenario, honestly.
Okay.
Like, just like two characters that are so, like, different, like, in every meaningful shape and way, but could still be really funny to have them interact with one another. Like, that's the best kind of crossovers, honestly. It's like when they put that stupid little T-Rex in, like, Tekken 3, Gone. It's like, why is he here?
Then there's multiple fanfictions. It's out there, Maya. Go get writing.
Oh, shoot, right. This stream is sponsored by Archive of Our Own. Get your writing on today.
Oh my god.
It's not sponsored by Archive of Our Own. I don't think they have the money. Well, no, they probably have the money to sponsor things. But...
No, they're supported by donations.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Caesar.
Thanks, Caesar.
I'll add that one to the quote bot.
You say this
Wait.
on the night
Can
of
I do
the
it? I'm
11th
alive.
anniversary
You can do
of
it, yeah.
Wada's passing. How dare you, Maniacal?
What? Of what? Of whom? Huh?
Iwata, Satoru Iwata, former president
no.
of Nintendo. I know
Died
that,
11 years ago today.
which is
Yeah.
wild, yeah. But yeah, Anna, you can add
I'm
if you
not
want.
happy
hon.
about that, even though I said it in a happy tone.
Oh, add quotes.
Oh,
Yep, there you go.
okay. I forgot. I have my own quote bot. I should know this.
There you go.
There we go. No, of course not. It's merely a hypothesis, but a good one, based upon thousands of calculations. But it is widely known that metals can't be decomposed by electrolysis. Yes, of course. So I am right. My hypothesis is clearly correct.
So wait, if Barack Van Zeeks and Speedy Gonzalez interact, oh fuck! Now I'm thinking about the idea of Naruhodo being supported by Miss Piggy, which is a really funny image in my head now.
You're pulling these out of your ass.
Where does Piggy come from?
Because she's a Muppet, which is not Speedy Gonzalez. He's a Looney Tune. It's not the same thing. I don't know why I thought Speedy Gonzalez was a Muppet for a second.
Do we need Crypto the Superdog from the 2000s series? Crypto the Superdog to
Dude,
do this too?
rough and away. Crypto the super dog.
My god.
I remember the first episode actually did have Superman in that show. He's like, "Hello, young boy. You are going to watch my dog now. Have fun." I don't know who you are. I'm sure I can trust you, though. What is it about incriminating himself that makes this man so happy? I also remember that Crypto could talk in that show, which made me think that Crypto could always talk in other media. He could not. I don't think he can always talk. I know, like, the newest Superman movie, definitely can't talk. It's just a dog.
It's the whole reason the birdcage is made of wood, you see.
Well, I thought it was made of string. Sorry, the birdcage?
Yes,
I mean, it was known as Lakajas Falls before it was renamed to the Birdcage in English. But yeah, you know, the famous play, the famous movie with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane.
Yes, that's what I call this obtuse cage. And what the fuck? What did I just say?
You see obtuse cage?
I accidentally put an S in there. Hang on. Yes, that's what I call the obtuse cage in which Mr. Hasman was placed for the kinesis.
Wait, who was voiced by Sam Vincent? Sorry, Caesar. I'm like, there's so many
Crypto.
characters. Oh, Crypto was. Oh, I did not remember that. Okay. I remember like a couple things about that show, but yeah. Oh no, he's dead. Ah, the jail cell in which the victim was detained. It does indeed seem to be made of a timber of some sort. I'll think you not to refer to it as an instrument of incarceration, your lordship.
In short, any weapon indulged in the victim, he was beamed away by instantaneous kinesis. Would have been left behind on the stage if it was made of metal, correct?
Yes, that's it! Yes, yes, yes! It all fits perfectly with the mathematical model!
But the ultimate conclusion, then, is that the defendant alone had the opportunity to inflict this fatal injury on the victim, is it not? Ah, indeed, sir. Someone beam me out of this nightmare.
Hold it!
You seem to be pleased by that.
Yes, another example of my hypothesis holding true. But I sense some sarcasm, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you not pleased?
I mean, if you're okay going to jail and possibly dying.
Excuse me. No.
I knew it.
Don't look so downtrodden.
At the end of the day, I'm the one responsible for Mr. Asmund losing his life.
No, it wasn't your fault. That's why we gotta find the killer.
The advancement of science is no excuse. I know that.
So this early on, I'm like, I got no idea who it could be. Which is, I think, that should probably be the case early on in a case like this. You probably shouldn't figure out instantly who the killer is.
Yeah.
This is Columbo.
It's Columbo.
Yes.
No, you're quite right. Tell the court, did you have a close relationship with Mr. Asmund?
Oh, well, not really. I mean, I'd only met him 2 or 3 times. And we only ever discussed my hypothesis in the project, and the research grant, of course.
Ah, the research grants. Always a fun one. Pitch my research. My work would not have been possible. Okay. How did you come to know Mr. Asmund in the first place? Behold!
A year ago now,
It's like, just like,
look
behold!
at my tiny book! I made it!
I made this
A year-
book!
A year ago now, a small provincial science journal published a little paper about my work, and I mean little!
It was so minuscule. It was made for ants.
I remember reading that as well. If I recall, Albert, did they not ask you to draw the cover?
They did!
They did. That's a scientific journal. Good gracious, I should need new spectacles.
I might have had an extraordinary hypothesis and a great promise, but at the time I had no money. I had to eat tiny little meals at a tiny little cafe and drink watered down water out of a tiny little glass.
Watered down water.
Mr. Asmund read the paper and came to visit me at my tiny little laboratory.
How many tiny things you got there, man?
Probably a bit.
And offered you money to fund your work.
What's the bit from the Captain Underpants movie? Oh, look, they're so teeny tiny with the little teachers and teeny tiny little salaries. It's like something like that.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
That was actually kind of a fun movie, the Captain Underpants movie. I watched that one, and
I love that movie.
the definitely much better Peanuts movie around the same time. Dude, that Peanuts movie was unironically really good.
It's such a good feel-good movie.
Yeah, it's really good. It's such a shame because both of those are very different, drastically styles compared to what the production studios usually make.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like, dang, if you guys could make more stuff like the Penis movie, maybe you guys were bought out by Disney because you guys were just like, make another Ice Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it Blue Sky Studios who did that? Or
It was Blue Sky, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly! That's exactly what happened! I handled the theoretical side of things, and Mr. Asman provided me with an engineer for the practical. And the three of us produced that fantastic machine together!
A machine that you brought to the Great Exhibition to demonstrate.
We had to apply to the government for some sort of inspection to be allowed to exhibit, I think. I didn't understand all that side of things. Mr. Asman took care of all of it. He was a wonderful man. Really, I owe him everything.
Hold it. When you say that you built the machine together, does that mean you were involved in its construction?
Yes. Well, not exactly. I'm not good with the practical side of machines myself, so the physical construction was done by an engineer.
Little remains of your creation now, though, following the explosion. Repair will no doubt be impossible.
Yes, I realize that. But still. If someone were to gather all the broken parts, they could discover the secret of my hypothesis! But Mr. Asman and I toiled over that machine for so long. We put our hearts and souls into it. I have to protect our work. So what's said to the machine must be kept safe. It's only fair, because what happened was an accident. Simply an accident.
That's the extent of the testimony, then. Thank goodness for that. I don't want him doing any more damage. He's already basically proven that he could have been the culprit. But it seems as though all he really cares about is defending his hypothesis. Still, I wonder. What if his hypothesis is just fundamentally flawed? Okay. Now for the fun parts, what's the inconsistency?
Oh, I figured it out pretty quick when I saw it.
The metal weapon would have stayed put. It's his hypothesis, because even Naruhodo himself, Inosuke rather, just said all he cares is doing his hypothesis. What if it's flawed? That's the hints. Statement 2. Can't transport metal. The metal weapon would have stayed put. But what can we prove otherwise the metal weapon would not have stayed put? Could have been the fact he was stabbed.
Well, what else is metal?
What else is metal? There's glasses. Are those metal? No, let's think about this one. Hang on. Sharp implements while there. And this is...
That's part of the balloon that exploded.
Yeah. The metal would have stayed put. If his testimony, rather, his line of thinking is wrong, the stat of the chest with this sharp objects. there's something else here that's metal that I'm not seeing aside from the glasses. Unless I'm overthinking this, hang on. Oh, but are glasses even metal? Yeah, fuck it.
A lot are.
They probably have to be, right?
Are.
Objection.
Professor Harebrained, you say that according to your hypothesis, nothing made of metal can be beamed by instantaneous kinesis using the machine you made. Is that right? Yeah, I don't really wear glasses, so I'm not really sure about like glasses being metal or not, but I guess it makes sense they would be metal. Anna.
Yes, that's right. Spot on, exactly correct.
Anna.
Where?
Her name is very fun to say sometimes. In that case, I'd ask you to have a look at this photograph. Look at this photograph that was taken at the scene. Every time I look, it makes me laugh. Are you laughing at the murder victim?
Well, yeah, his mustache looks like a leaf.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's like he's a plant guy.
In particular, I'd like you to pay attention to the victim's face. You can clearly see that Mr. Asmund is wearing a pair of spectacles with a metal rim.
What? Metal? No! Metal can't. That's not. Metal? No!
We've already established that the proposed murder weapon, the screwdriver, was found on the stage. However, if your hypothesis correctly predicted that outcome, it should also have predicted that the metal rim spectacles would be found in the same place.
My hypothesis! My hypothesis!
Professor Harebrained, this isn't easy for me to say. But your hypothesis is clearly flawed. Order, order, order! Council, what is the implication of this? If, on the day in question, the alleged instantaneous kinesis never actually took place, then it's entirely possible that the victim was killed somewhere other than on the stage. And in that case, someone other than the defendant could have been the culprit.
But my hypothesis is sound! I proved it that day. The experiment was a success. The experiment was proof of all of my work.
If I could say something, if I could say something, I can't. I lost it.
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh no.
If I could say something here, in my capacity as fellow of the Royal Society.
God, this guy becomes important, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Yes, turn number 4, go ahead.
As a man of science, there's one thing I simply cannot abide. And that's a pride who pretends to be a fellow man of science.
Oh, what? Wait! Great Scott, are you suggesting my science is suspect?
My science is sus?
It's just been disproven, hasn't it? In front of all of us. In other words, the whole demonstration was a complete nonsense from start to finish. Believe me, my fellow jurors, when I tell you that this man is a heel, a bounder, and a fraud.
Abraham Lincoln.
The wreckage of that machine should have been stripped down and thoroughly examined.
No, he was the one who I was giving the Obama voice to before. He's Abraham Lincoln.
God.
No, never! That machine is the essence of my entire hypothesis.
This is what happens when you don't see your mate's attorney for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's protected by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
I very nearly lost that.
I still take him. What the devil's that blasted act all about, eh? Who made up such a daft rule? I don't like the way this seems to be going. What's the best way for me to help the professor? Probably, I mean, why not raise an objection, right?
Yeah.
Objection.
Objection. Professor Harebrayned has yet to perfect. I cannot read. Professor Harebrayned has yet to perfect his invention. That would seem to be the case, yes. But even so,
Even so, what?
going to such trouble and expense to create a fake machine to display in public. You would have absolutely no reason to do such a thing.
Objection!
He had an obvious reason to do exactly that. For the research grants money.
If the government was foolish enough to have deemed the man's ridiculous notion plausible, he and his conspirators would have received a handsome sum indeed.
Conspirators? What would be the value of such a grant? £10?
You're an order of magnitude out, madam. £500 a year.
You can live out someone that much for years.
Grab by the corn girl.
Corn girl. Like a typewriter noises.
Society has noticed an increase in bogus public demonstrations in the field of science recently. And plenty of scientists agree with each other to get the largest slice of the fun and cake. People's greed is plenty motive enough for murder, I assure you. Red roses, too.
No, no, no! I haven't deceived anyone, least of all the government! My hypothesis is sound! The science is sound! Please, you must believe me!
Objection!
Objection.
No matter how unbelievable this hypothesis may seem to you, ladies and gentlemen, the fact remains the victim was transported instantly to the Crystal Tower. Which means that the experiment was a success.
Barack!
And therefore, the only person who could have possibly committed this murder is the accused.
Barack.
Where is this heading? I have no idea.
My lord, if I may.
Yes, Lord Van Zeeks. Lord Van Cheeks.
Oh my god.
The fuck did you just call me? I'm waiting, my lord.
Oh, it's because, Van Zeeks, we all know when you're coming to the courtroom, the clap of them booty cheeks resounds throughout the halls.
Harebrained's innocent. I quit. I'm done with this shit.
Honestly, I could believe Van Zeeks having like the most like clappingest ass of all the prosecutors. Manfred, of course, being the second most clappingest ass.
What?
Yeah, like you don't believe Manfred von Karma has a huge dumper?
The prosecution would like to summon the witnesses to the stand.
It's definitely a clip, Jesus Christ.
They would also like to summon someone in charge to clip whatever the hell Maniacal just said.
I'm just like saving this for later. Hang on. You okay, hon?
What?
Are you okay
What?
over there? Sleep.
It just killed me. That's what happened. I'm just like, what is tonight?
Big Dumper's a baseball player. Thank you very much. Ah, fuck, you're right. Oh, that's a baseball. New witnesses.
baseball.
What would be the nature of their involvement?
There were spectators of the demonstration at the exposition. Who were occupying special seats.
Oh, baby. New characters.
Yeah, let's go.
That means one of these guys surely has to be the killer if they were at the exhibition itself. Eyewitnesses. Very well. The court grants the prosecution's request. I should very much like to hear from eyewitnesses to the incident.
The prosecution's stance is clear. This experiment was no postiche.
My dumbass for this, and this experiment was no popsicle.
The accused killed the financier victim there on the public stage, before the very eyes of spectators.
Very unrelated. What's y'all's favorite popsicle flavor?
I just want ice cream.
Ice cream is good.
I like the green and pink ones.
Green and pink ones. I like the blue ones. Green ones are good. If anything's got like a hint of like sour to it, I do like some sour. So like lemon usually is a pretty good flavor with that one.
I love citrus anything. So
Yeah. The best are like the little like things of shaved ice that they just put like the syrup on top of. Those are always really good.
yeah.
Now, my learned friend,
Oh, that's me. Yes?
did you bring enough shaved ice for everyone in the courtroom?
No.
It's time for you to make your own stance clear.
There's clearly a flaw in the professor's hypothesis. I can definitely see that. Me and my 3 eyes would definitely see his hypothesis being wrong. The third eye's in my sword. Where does that leave me?
I see.
Love Otter Pops. Otter Pops are such a fascinating name to me because, like, those are definitely not what I knew. Those kind of ice pops as the names of. Let me try that sentence again. Otter Pops are definitely not what I knew the name of for like a lot of those ice pops, but apparently that's what everyone would just call them. And I'm like, what are Otter Pops? I looked them up. I'm like, oh, this is just freeze pops to me, basically. But
Yeah, they're like freezy pops.
yeah. We shall take a short recess now, during which time the prosecution will prepare its new witnesses to take the stand.
As you wish, my lord.
A specific brand. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good. In that case, court is adjourned for 20 minutes.
Cool. I want to
All
go have dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye. I might be back later. I might not.
Yeah, first to be continued. Ha 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 ha.
Haha, we're gonna keep going. This is way too short to end right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did both of these, and I don't know. I've done both of these over the course of like a couple days.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this opportunity to use the bathroom.
Okay.
And remember, everyone, Speedy Gonzales is not a Muppet. You're coming to my TED Talk.
Alright. Hey, bye, Kiwi. Bye for now. Okay, I will be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. I'm gonna like just I guess play the game for the moment then in that case. That's cool. Alright.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just going to say I do have an idea of who I want to voice in this next section. So
Okay, I'll try not to
Yeah.
get like too far in then.
okay.
October 23rd, 10:44 a.m. The Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber. Oh wait, right, shit, Harebrained. Oh fuck, she stepped away. I got this. Mr. Naruhodo! What on earth were you playing at that just now? Or rather, What on earth were you playing at all along? My hypothesis! My amazing hypothesis! You've been picking holes in it from the start! Sorry about that. But you promised me. You said you proved that dreaded explosion was an accident, not murder. You said you'd keep my precious invention from falling into anyone else's hands. But all you've done so far is try to undermine me. Yes, I did make you a promise, you're right. I said that I'd believe in you and fight for your freedom to the very end. But I also told you I was no scientist. I don't understand your hypothesis. The fact is, there's an undeniable flaw in your logic, isn't there? But if I just run through some equations... Yes, you see, it's because my work is incomplete. Perhaps it is. Nevertheless, a man died as a consequence, didn't he? Oh no! Yeah, you're right. You're so right. It's all my fault. And I have no right to blame you for my failures. I'm a disaster. Not just as a scientist, but as a human being. Well, that might be a little over the top. And while we're on the subject... what about Barack? He's being awful. Claiming his old university friend to be a murderer, you mean? He's a disaster. Not just as a prosecutor, but as a human being. Oh, but no. Wait, he's the Reaper, isn't he? Perhaps he's not classified as Homo sapiens anymore. Glad that's cleared up. Can I double check something with you? Ah, yes. What? The machine and demonstration you prepared. They were based entirely on your hypothesis, I presume. There was no trickery involved? This is going down in history. I drew the plans for the machine with my very own hands. Every line was painstakingly drawn with a firm belief that science is the only future. So yes, it's true that my hypothesis hasn't reached maturity yet. But please, Mr. Naruhodo, you must believe in it. Alright, Professor. I understand. Hello, welcome back.
Oh, good timing.
Counsel, bail the defendant. The prosecution's witnesses are ready to take the stand. Court is about to be in session again. Make your way into the courtroom, please.
Let's go.
It all hinges on that demonstration. The professor's hypothesis is sound as he claims. It leaves him as the only person who could possibly have killed the victim. But on the other hand, Mr. Sholmes was adamant. A practical implementation, such as was attempted by the professor at the Great Exhibition, is quite impossible. So really, what should I be trying to prove here? Yeah,
I'm excited because I know exactly which characters are going to voice.
Alright. October 23rd, 11 a.m. The Old Bailey Courtroom. And we are back.
Your turn.
Give me like 1 second. I probably should have done this earlier, but I'm gonna get some more water, so I'll be like right back.
Okie dokie.
BRB guys.
Hey, how you doing, chat? On this Saturday night. I don't know. I don't know where to begin, but I'm just gonna try to keep talking until when Aiko gets back. And as just I got donuts for myself yesterday. I'm gonna have them like on and off during the rest of this because like I gotta be careful with like chocolate and anything with like dairy because that gets me a little bit mucusy and that can ruin my voice a little bit. So I'm gonna try to be careful with that. I do love the music in this game. It is very good. I don't know. Every time I blank on something, talk about it, I just listen to the music and I'm just like, I like this music. It's like especially like the opening trial themes from like each game are just like so good. Because they give it a little bit of a sense of foreboding almost. I think it's especially like prevalent here. I think the other one that does that very well is the one from Trials and Tribulations. Definitely gives that sense of foreboding. Actually, I got a question. What's your guys' favorite like Ace Attorney soundtrack overall? Like from each game, because mine. This, like, Greatest Attorneys is definitely up there. I think the last time I really thought about it, I think I landed on Justice for All being my favorite soundtrack. But, I think Dual Destinies was also close. Like, Dual Destinies, this definitely stands out the most for you? Oh, yeah. It is very good. I do love it when a soundtrack is, like, live orchestrated, which I think this one is. I think Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright was also live orchestrated. I'm thinking Spirit of Justice and Dual Destinies might have been as well. I think
Hi.
if I had a better scope of like the investigation soundtracks, I think I would. Okay, hi, hon.
Hello.
I was just trying to talk, trying not to leave any negative space.
You're okay.
I was just asking Chad what their favorite like Ace Attorney game soundtrack is.
Apollo for me. I really liked Apollo's soundtrack.
Oh yeah, duh. Investigations 2 is a real good OST. I still need to play Investigations 2, but I absolutely believe you because I have heard the Presto song for that, and I love the Presto version of that song.
Presto?
Crossover game, if that does not count, Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Oh yeah, Investigations has great music. I'm just like, it's just that I think I have had Justice for All's soundtrack in my head for so long, like it's stuck with me ever since I played it. So that I don't think that's the top. That's at least top 5 for me. I don't quite. I think as soon as I get through all the games, I might be able to determine which is my favorite a bit better.
For like just soundtracks or just like the overall games.
I was just thinking like each individual game soundtrack.
Okay. I know, like, for games, I think if I had to, like, kind of rank at least the games right now, I am a big Apollo enjoyer. I actually really like Apollo Justice a lot. At least the game. Then I think I actually would say maybe Trials and Tribulations. Honestly, I've kind of thought more about it over time. Maybe Dual Destinies. I'm a Dual Destinies enjoyer.
Same.
Then just kind of goes from there, with my least favorite being... though I still enjoyed it, Edgeworth 1. Again, I still liked it, but it might be my least favorite of the ones I've played. But again, I still liked it. I know you're going through that on your channel, hun. Like, whenever you can.
Yeah, whenever I can. After I do my concert next week, I might start it back up, because I'll have a bit more free time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby reconvene the proceedings of this court. Counsel for the defense and prosecution, are you ready for the new witnesses to testify?
The prosecution is ready, my lord. As is the defense, my lord.
So, Lord Van Zeeks, I believe these next witnesses saw the demonstration on the day in question with their own eyes.
Indeed they did. And as luck would have it, one of them is a police detective. Gina? So the testimony we're about to hear can be considered highly reliable. Perfect. A detective of all people. The prosecution's stance remains unchanged. Though it ended in tragedy, the demonstration on the day in question was scientifically sound. And consequently, the sole person with the opportunity to have committed this act of murder is the only other individual to have been present on the stage at the time, the accused.
Thank you, counsel. The prosecution's position is clear. So bring forth your witnesses now.
Go.
Bailiff, show the witnesses in. The witnesses whose proximity to the incident on the day in question will clarify the truth unequivocally.
Here we go.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, hey, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Gina.
Hi.
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court to hear.
I had a lot of fun with these voices in particular.
Mamma mia, my name is Balthazar Lune.
Okay, that's perfect. I also did a Italian accent for this guy.
I am the impresario of all the hot air balloons in the vicinity of the experimental stage.
My name is Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund Ormstein.
I'm glad you did that because I would have just made this dude the fucking kid from Shrek 4. Do the roar.
I have come to see the great exhibition all the way from my home in Bohemia.
Mamma mia, mamma mia. He's got a balloon.
I'm very rich. Inspector Gina Lestrade, Scotland Yard. I'm a great detective, even Sherlock Holmes agrees. I was on security duty at the exhibition, and I got to go up on one of the balloons. It was amazing.
Gina, again. But she did mention that she'd seen the disaster from up in a balloon, actually, didn't she? And she clearly loved every minute of it.
Look at her smile.
Yes, she's got the smile. And I think in a way also, I think her clothes are actually cleaner now, I want to say.
Yeah, she's got a different outfit.
Yeah. There were 3 balloons flying near the public experimentation stage when the incident occurred. 2 of these witnesses were in one such balloon at the time and saw events unfold from the skies above. Oh, you make it sound like they were in the clouds. It was only an altitude of circa 60 feet, very low.
Well, you can't see enough of it if you fly too high, can you?
60 feet? About 18 meters then.
Thank you for your introductions. Now, you will give your formal testimony for the court. Kindly describe exactly what you witnessed, especially those of you who had a vantage point above the stage.
Witness testimony. The view from 60 feet up. Oh, it was an incident terrible. I am only grateful that my balloons were not damaged.
There's this huge bang from the stage, and then the next second, another bang in the sky beside us. And from amid this smoke, a kid appeared out of nowhere.
Gods and Lune. The cage, it fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower.
I'm gonna go look inside the cage. No one went near it to crash into the tower.
Gina.
Gina.
A most extraordinary collective amount, I must say.
Can I just clarify something? There's a detail in witness's testimony that I've not heard any mention of until now. Specifically that there were 2 explosions. More precisely, 2 explosions in 2 separate places, yes. Yeah, that part was interesting. So I guess the assumption is, like, the initial explosion at the base of the cannon slash the, you know, we're gonna just call it a cannon. The base of the cannon, and I guess the tower itself. Let me see something here, hang on.
They're literally about to explain it to you. They're literally about to explain it.
Age 18. Balthazar Lune, 42. The impresario of short pleasure voyages and flying balloons. The balloons above the experimentation stage all belong to this man. Bohemian boy.
They don't even put his full name. It's so funny.
A young boy who came to London to visit the Great Exhibition. His real name is Wilhelm Gottsreich Sigismund Ornstein. Or Ormstein. Ornstein. Fucking, isn't Ornstein a fucking Dark Souls boss fight? It's like Ornstein Smog. When the demonstration began, the balloon carrying the two witnesses was around here. I really should try to beat the Soulsborne someday, like genuinely. Like I got like Bloodborne. Bloodborne was probably one that interested me most. Although I think Sekiro was also one that kind of interested me a little bit, not gonna lie. And of course Elden Ring definitely interested me too. Dragon Slayer Ornstein was in Dark Souls 1. Okay. I love like all the titles Dark Souls bosses have too. Like, was it? I know about Great Grey Wolf Sif from the first game, who's just a giant wolf with a sword. I remember all the
Zacian before Zacian.
yeah, it's like people made the joke about he was just when Zacian's design was revealed with the sword, people were like, oh, Sword Dog, it's just Great Wolf Sif. There were other balloons in the air nearby at the time, carrying other passengers as well, to be clear. Then, as power was supplied to the machine for the demonstration, the first explosion occurred. The so-called bird cage that contained the victim disappeared from the stage, and a moment later, the second explosion occurred directly adjacent to the balloon carrying the witnesses. Oh. The bird cage appeared at the site of the explosion, subsequently to plummet down into the crystal tower.
I was very surprised. Suddenly a cage appeared before my eyes with a person inside. The blast was so hot, but I didn't want to miss a thing, so I kept my eyes wide.
Is that why you wear like this mask now, buddy? He's so happy. Also, I love his hat, it's just a hot air balloon.
I still have lots of money.
That's great, man. Precisely who is this curious infant? What's with this sassy lost child? I'm told he is a young noble of Bohemian royalty. Apparently, he disguised himself in order to steal unnoticed into the Great Exhibition.
Yeah. I'm here in London on a sightseeing trip with my elementary school.
We will have the benefit of a child's point of view in the testimony. Do we really need that?
His mask is off now.
When I remove my mask, this is what I look like.
Ah, yes, I see. Ah, yes, I see. A delightful face, I'm sure.
Yeah, everybody says so.
Great disguise, then.
It was just literally a mask.
The point is, the testimony of these witnesses further substantiates the facts for the court. Namely, that despite ending in an explosion, instantaneous kinesis was successfully demonstrated. And furthermore, that until the arrival of the police, no one approached the crystal tower where the victim fell. Therefore, only the accused, who was with Mr. Aspen on the stage, could have possibly committed the murder. Well, let's see. We have the 11-year-old or like the older man. Who could it be? Well, of course, it could also be somebody else, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. Yes, thank you, counsel. The prosecution's views on the matter are quite clear. So, the defense's cross-examination now, please. Okay. Yes, my lord. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The view from 67 feet up. This reminds me of like when I was at work today, and like we got like a piece of mail, and I noticed that the little thing on the top right that said like how much like it cost to get that letter delivered was like 67 cents. So I showed my boss, I'm like, hey boss, check this out. They're like, yeah, what's up? It's pretty important. Look at this. And I show them the 67, and they're like, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god. Was that like the cost of the stamp?
Yeah, basically the cost of the stamp. I think that was the idea. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good relationship with like me and my boss. It's just like we fuck around and stuff, of course, and like of course stupid shit like that, like make a 6-7 joke. All right, let's do this. Hold it. There were 3 balloons flying above the experimentation stage at the time, I understand. See, all 3 of them, my bellissimi bambini. They are very popular, signor. Some people would pay you £10 for one ride. £10? That's more than my annual stipend.
£20 a month. That is my pocket money.
I get it, you're rich. Royals have all the luck.
He's a sassy
Sassy child.
I got a bit for free, I did. Like I work for Her Majesty's police car, you know?
Detectives have all the luck. If they're so popular, why would you only be operating them such a small number of balloons, though? Because if I have too many in the skies, they could crash into each other. The operators for the balloons were decided by lots, with each operator manning a particular area. Naruto doesn't know the future. I can see the future. See, and the zone above from experimentation stage is the most profitable. The other impresarios, they hate me. That's rough, buddy.
Thank you, witness. I think the court had a clear picture of the arrangements for a balloon ride to the exhibition. Perhaps we could hear more about what you actually witnessed at the incident.
Right. I can fit him in there, my lord.
Hold it!
So you actually saw the accident happen from up in the air?
Yup. Isn't it amazing what a detective gets to do, eh? I'm telling you, Aldo, being a lawyer's a monk's game. You should join the force and we can go flying together.
You know me so well. Yes, well, anyway. Could you tell us exactly what you saw, do you think?
Everything. We saw everything because we were above it all. That dodgy cove climbing into that cage, and that dodgy professor pulling all them levers. And that's when it happened. That's when there was that massive bang and the cage disappeared. Just like that.
Describe me the moment the subject's body was decomposed by the electricity, I believe.
I didn't know what to make of it. But then there was another bang, right in my ear. I looked round and there was a huge great fireball right next to us in the sky. There was nothing there before.
What's up, child?
Excuse me.
Master Gots, does your memory of the date differ?
My teacher at elementary school said that when you meet someone for the first time, you should always use their full name.
Ah, yes, what was it again?
Wilhelm Gottfried Sigismund Ornstein.
Just the 4 names then? The point is, do you have something to say? Something to add to in response to Detective Gina Lestrange's last remark, perhaps?
Oi, get it right, Otto. It's Inspector Lestrade.
I love her.
She's great. Why does everyone have a problem with how I address them at the moment?
That is not what I saw.
Oh?
Yeah, there was a second explosion and it was right beside a balloon. That is true. But I'm sure, which is what I said, innit? One minute there was nothing there, the next a massive explosion. My teacher at elementary school said that when someone else is speaking, if you are rude enough to interrupt, you will have the most awful life imaginable.
Sassy child indeed.
Angie.
Angie child. Are all Bohemians brought up to be so full of joy? Balloon.
Need another balloon, thank you.
Mamma mia, my balloon stock is going slowly down.
But at least I'm giving you money.
Mamma mia, I cannot afford the helium. The helium is too overpriced.
Just before the second explosion happened next to a balloon I clearly witnessed. A green balloon flying in the sky.
I sent the balloon into space, mamma mia. I remember when Italian Elon Musk was funny. I remember that. I remember when that was actually a funny thing on Twitter. Man, how far things have come, huh? Oh, babe, do you not know about that?
I never knew about that.
Okay, so for that one, basically, there was this guy, I don't know who it was, basically, at one point on Twitter, basically changed his handle to be just Italian Elon Musk, and this is, of course, before, like, the guy bought Twitter, and people found out, like, actually really, really shitty he was. But it was stuff like, oh, I sent the calzone to space, mamma mia.
Oh.
So just like this, like ridiculously, like just like Italian spaceman was like the idea with this like Twitter account. It was like the funniest thing.
I see.
And again, this was kind of back when he was more so known as like, you know, guy trying to like be all like spaceman and all that. They had like the electric cars. Again, before we really knew his opinions and how shitty they were. And anyways, that's a topic for another day. A green balloon.
Yeah.
Eh? You what? I never saw nothing like that. Well, I did. I saw it. And you can't say I didn't. I will complain to the council. I will cry and scream.
This kid's great.
My testimony is the truth. I'm a Bohemian prince. You cannot say it is a lie. That is not allowed.
Huh. Now I wonder where this is actually going. If you're trying to exhibit your royal stuff. I guess your royal... that's the word I'm looking for here.
Kind of blade royalty card, are you? Typical.
I guess trying to exhibit your royal privileges, basically. Says the orphan who likes to remind people she works for Her Majesty's police.
Shush.
In that case, young man, I must ask you to amend your formal testimony. In the interest of cordial national relations between Great Britain and Bohemia.
Is Bohemia a real place? Like, actual question.
It's, back then, I believe it was, but, like, nowadays it's part of, like, the Czech Republic.
Ah, okay. Because, like, I will, of course, point to the song Bohemian Rhapsody, is why I'm thinking about Bohemia right now. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
I didn't read that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was a new statement.
It was not the sky that exploded. It was the green balloon that was next to us at the time.
A green balloon, you say? You sure about that?
Course I am sure. I'm a proud Bohemian prince. All these questions are making me boring.
I think you mean bored.
Ugh. English is very annoying. The language of my countrymen is far superior.
Ragazzo, it is very wrong to lie.
Lie?
Flying balloons never explode. For the same reason the planets never explode, it is logical. I think
buddy.
I think you got a little bit of space knowledge to learn, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Look, fucking
Have you ever heard of a supernova?
yeah, I've played Final Fantasy VII. It's like show this guy Sephiroth's like ultimate attack and like he's gonna flip his shit. Please tell me that doesn't mean logical, dude. Okay, God, I am so fucking excited to see how they're gonna do Supernova in like 7 Revelation. Like, oh, that's something I'm like really looking forward. There's like 3 things I'm looking forward to in 7 Revelation. 1, Supernova. 2, Birth of a God. I need to hear the Birth of a God remix they're gonna do, because God, I love that song so much. And 3, I need to hear Genova Absolute's like. I also need to hear how they do Genova Absolute, because that's also one of my favorite songs from Final Fantasy VII. I need to hear how they're gonna do that one. So the things I want to see the most are all gonna be like endgame stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Please tell me that doesn't mean logical.
If you insult me, you insult all of Bohemia.
Madai! Not the balloon, no!
I will have the army come and shoot all of your stupid balloons into the sky. All of them!
I really hope at the end of this case, like, we just see all the balloons just like on the ceiling or something. Oh no, character interactions I'm really looking forward to, especially now with like Vincent and Sid being part of the party now. I'm really looking forward to like their interactions, as well as their gameplay, obviously. Another balloon. Here you are, Your Highness. If only all international incidents were so easily resolved. Now that peaceful revelations have been restored here in the courtroom, perhaps we can return to the testimony. Want to see Vincent, Yuffie, and Kate Sith interactions? Yeah. Well, Kate Sith is how they pronounce it in the remake. I know it's supposed to be Ketchi, but they went for Kate Sith, so yeah. Did you also see the moment that the cage materialized, Mr. Lune? No, I did not see the explosione myself. However, the cage, it fell from the sky like a stone and crashed into the crystal tower.
Hold it!
Did you see that actually happen? No, in reality I did not. I saw after it hit the tower. There was a grand confusion around the stage. I ran to see what had happened. Jacob raided. That's what happened.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, Jacob, how's it going, dude? Thanks for the raid. Appreciate that, man. How you doing? You don't have to worry about Kate Sith. Nothing as bad as Yggdrasil. Yeah, because, like, I know, like, Yggdrasil is said in, like, a lot of, I think, Dragon Quest as Yggdrasil. But is that not how it's supposed to be said? Because I've always thought it was Yggdrasil. Anyways, how was DK64, dude? Playing that for the first time, doing a replay. Hope it was good either way.
I love that raid message.
And then there's Chunky, who is not dead.
And Chunky, who did not die.
Who did not die. God. I'm very glad that, like, me and Limit watched Muppet Christmas Carol that one year, because made me realize, damn, this is my first Muppets piece of media, and damn, I think I kind of peaked immediately.
I saw it, like last. I forget if it was in another server or from Stars, where they showed Muppet Christmas Carol, and I was like, I like this movie a lot.
Mm-hmm. How do they pronounce it in Symphonia? It's been like well over 10 plus years since I played Symphonia, so I don't really remember, to be honest with you. But Jacob, thanks for the raid, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate that, man. Hope it was a fun time with TK64. And thank you for that raid. They say it is Yggdrasil. Oh, they said it's Yggdrasil? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Huh.
about 26% of the way done with the game. Been wanting to play this for years now. Had held off on playing and hoping it would come to the Switch, only it finally did. It's not Udras. Udrasiel? Oh, wow. What the hell? Okay, yeah, it is very different. Udrasiel. Huh.
Huh.
Wow, I don't remember that at all from Symphonia. Damn. That is a weird way to pronounce that. You say it that way? Oh, that's valid, yeah. I think it's Dragon Quest got me saying as Yggdrasil. Probably. Either way. Thanks for that raid shakeup. Here's some countermeasures for you. Okay. Hi, Jacob. Thanks for that raid, dude. Appreciate that. For those coming in from the raid or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things around here. Currently playing through The Great Ace Attorney 2. Also playing through another game on stream lately called Persona 4 Golden, which we'll actually be doing more of that tomorrow. We are currently about to do in Persona 4 Golden the school camping trip. So we're in the middle of June in the game right now. So yeah, school camping trip's coming up soon. Which means we're getting pretty close to the third dungeon. Yippee! I love the third dungeon. So that the third dungeon is not for a little bit. After basically, I don't expect the next stream to have the third dungeon, but it'll probably be set up for the third dungeon, which should be the stream after the next stream. But yeah, that's what's going on for Persona. I'll know my schedule for next week ideally soon. I need to know my work schedule first, so I can kind of plan around that, but yeah. And if you need to raid and run, guys, I understand, and again, appreciate that raid. Entry Nazi says it is Yggdrasil. Okay. Man, my Entry Nazi experience is so limited. It's like, I had played a demo, I think 3, and then I think I played like the first 2 areas of the Persona 3 side of Persona Q. I would like to finish Persona Q one day, perhaps. There was a great confusion there on the stage. I had to see what had happened. I was terrorized by the idea that one of my balloons had crashed. I suppose they are his livelihood. When I looked up to the sky, all my precious balloons were still there.
I saw it, though. I saw it slam to the tower. After all, I'm a detective now.
I know what happened to the voice there. I'm slowly getting back into it.
It's okay. Then tell us what you saw, Inspector Lestrade.
That's what I like to hear.
Take a good look inside the cage, but no one near it after crashing to the tower. Oops, fuck, wrong button.
It's okay.
The prosecution really is asserting that the demonstration was genuine. What if it was actually some kind of switch-around trick instead? That would mean that the victim was never actually on the stage in the first place. The 2 explosions would have thrown everyone watching into a panic for sure. I think I need to find out more about what exactly people saw at the time. EO3 is really good, so just EO1 and EO2 if you want to play the first 2 EOs. Oh, for sure, yeah. No, if anything, I was like, I had made a whole list of for myself of like some games on my own time I wanted to go through this year, and I mean, I still have like August, September, October, November, December. I still got 5 months left. Just still a lot of stuff to kind of go through. Like, I kind of want to go through like an SMT of some kind this year, to be honest with you. Which, I mean, I guess is Persona. I mean, they got rid of the Shin Megami Tensei title on Persona as of, I believe, Persona 4 Golden. Or was it... Oh, actually, wait. Was Persona 3 Portable still under the Shin Megami Tensei name? I think it was. Because there was a bit there where it was like Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3, Persona 3 FES, Persona 4. But did Persona 3 Portable have the Shin Megami Tensei title at the start? That I don't remember off the top of my head.
Hold it!
Was it you who gave the order to keep people away?
Eh? Use your head, Otto. I'm gonna be me. I was up in a balloon, wasn't I?
How about Tokyo Mirage Sessions? I played it on the Wii U. That game was great, actually. I really liked it. Right.
So, because I wasn't available, it was the boss who had to leg it over there.
I don't remember even seeing it on the P3 FES. You know what? I'm checking out of curiosity for myself. I believe you, Daisy. I'm just like... I'm just gonna check this for myself just because I can. Oh, I was at Persona 4 FES. Oops, Persona 3 FES, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I see on the Amazon. I see like on Amazon right here. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 FES. Okay, so that still had it. Let me check Portable now because that one. This also is my curiosity. Let me find. I'm finding like fake covers. I need to find an actual PSP box. Okay, yeah, actual PSP box. Sure enough, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 Portable. Okay, so the PSP box still had the Shin Megami Tensei title. So I think if I look at Persona 4 on the Vita... Yeah, no, that's when they got rid of the Shin Megami Tensei title. Okay, that was as a Persona 4 Golden. That's what I thought.
He was getting shoved and kicked all over by the panicking spectators as he tried to steal off the scene. It was a real sight to behold, I can tell you. Amazing!
Oh, Inspector Gregson.
Yeah. So, anyway, I couldn't see the cage that well because of all the smoke. And I didn't really want to see, to be honest. I was scared out my wits.
Keep it together, Inspector. Okay, so... the victim was never actually on the stage in the first place. So we have to kind of figure out how exactly the victim could have been in two separate places at once. And the only one that has had a different kind... I'm just gonna go to here. I'm not even gonna like reload this save. I don't see the need to. I just like to save.
Good idea, though.
Only one that I know had their statement changed was fucking what animal crackers in my soup over here. Not that the sky exploded. It was a green balloon that sat next to us. Okay.
Compare that new statement to the other statements that have already been made is my hint.
Yeah. To a tower. Cage on the sky like a stone. Crash to the tower. Huge bang for the stage. Okay, so stage bang. The child says the sky was not what exploded, but it was a green balloon that was next to ours.
Kind of knows what
green
Balthazar
balloon.
said on his first statement.
Fuck.
I was trying to. This is actually one case where you don't present on the new statement for some reason.
Huh. They said green balloon. I have the fucking thing. Take it. Take the evidence, you little bastard.
You have the right evidence, I will tell you that.
So maybe if I go back a little bit, that's the hint more so. I'm banging this guy besides us.
Objection!
No, fuck me, dude. I have the worst part is I'm gonna give it to all the wrong ones. Does that make you think
Sometimes
that's
it's trial and error. Have you looked at Balthazar's first statement?
Objection!
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this game. All right, no, I said I wasn't going to do this. This is an exception because I have the right thing. It's just being very dumb right now. Oh, it was so obvious in hindsight. My grateful white balloons are not damaged. Yeah, about that.
Objection.
I hate this. I love Ace Attorney.
Love his attorney. You get like 2 steps ahead, and then the game's like, nope, you gotta prove something else first.
I
Like, dang it.
overthought. I got ahead of myself, and the game's like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh,
Mr.
no.
Lune, in your
Hi
testimony.
again, KV.
Oh, KB. I missed you.
Okay, do you have your essay for me as to how Speedy Gonzales is not a Muppet?
Yeah, so for one thing, he's drawn. Kind of like the Muppet Babies were drawn, but it's a little different this time because Speedy Gonzales is actually wanted by the general public, unlike the Muppet Babies. You said that all 3 of the balloons you had operating at the time were undamaged. See, that is correct. If they had been caught in the explosions, it would have been terrible. I wonder if you might know what this is. Ah, I think it may be. Ah, see, part of a balloon, a burnt piece of the fabric of the envelope. Sorry, the envelope? Pardon, that is the large round part of the balloon which becomes filled with hot air. It is made of very thick fabric lined with the rubber. You do not want it to rip when you are in the sky. Just as I thought. This piece of cloth was found in the experimentation stage. In other words, as Master Gotts testified, a green balloon did indeed explode that day. Ah, so I wonder if you try to present this on the first one, if they wouldn't give it to you because of Gotts having to give you the info about the fact that he was like, no, I swear, there was a green balloon that exploded. And it's like, wait. So maybe that's how it works. Interesting. Eh? If all the balloons in the sky above the experimentation stage belong to you, Mr. Lune, your statement that they were all undamaged clearly contradicts the evidence. No! His balloons popped.
That man is...
Fucking magician.
Balloon was killed.
Oh no.
This is one
Spent the whole past experience. How awful. Seems like those things crash 50% of the time anyway.
Objection!
I'm sorry, but this witness, he is a hazard to himself and everyone around him because he has freaking fire on his head.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's a literal balloon hat.
I think he should be removed from court or else going to die.
This is...
The instantaneous kinesis did occur, but after the explosion on the stage. The point of materialization shifted to a location occupied by a balloon.
Causing the balloon to explode? Ah, yes. Eminently plausible.
An unfortunate traffic accident, as it were, but it changes nothing about the pertinent facts.
This I cannot accept. Why not, Mr. Lune? You are suggesting that I am a liar. That person's died in the balloon that person's died in a balloon incidente.
There's no need to get fired up, Mr. Lune. The victim was the sole fatality that day.
That's right. And I prove it. Professor Lune is not a liar. There was no such balloon in the sky. That's not possible. It's not possible. You're saying it's impossible? Why?
This court has more important matters to discuss than the number of balloons that were operating that day.
Yeah.
Objection.
We can't ignore the fact that nobody appears to have known anything about this other balloon until now. Tro, what the fuck does that mean?
I'm lost too.
I mean, I think I don't know what that means. Okay, because that fair enough. Because I think that can imply something else, admittedly, but I'm like, huh?
What the heck are you thinking about?
Unfortunately, I know what I'm thinking of.
I'll DM you. That is not what is implied. Okay, fair enough. Because I saw that, I was like,
Yeah, I got a little worried. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, okay, I'm the one who's lost on this. Got it.
Fair enough.
Understood.
My lord. The defense calls for further testimony from Mr. Lune. I just like his voice, tee-hee. Ah, fair enough.
Ah.
I concur. There's clearly more to the truth here than meets the eye.
Just for me.
Transformers. Llama pizza guy.
It's imperative that we clear up the issue of this phantom balloon, I feel. With this, you will give supplementary testimony about the balloons you were operating at the exhibition.
Ah, grazie, my lord. Mr. Lune's balloons. As I said, Balthazar Lune is no liar. Every balloon I had in the sky landed safely. All three of my balloons were carrying passengers. If they fell to the ground in the explosione, what a catastrofe.
But you can't get away from the fact that I burnt a bit of cloth or some of the scene, can ya? The coppers at VR reckoned it was probably some debris thrown from the explosion of the stage.
This stupido ragazzo was mistaken. My balloons have the red and blue zigzag stripes anyway.
Yes, my favorite Italian word, ragazzo. That reminds me of the crazy character from Dragon Quest VIII.
So your assertion is that the balloon this child saw was not one belonging to you?
Si, exactamente. If he even saw a balloon in the first place. I do not like the sound of it. It is very bad for business. I have a good mind to sue the land of Bohemia.
Is this the real life?
Your attackers vive and fight back. It's Vini Vivo. I'm at war.
One balloon, please.
He wants a balloon.
What happened to All Out War? Mr. Lune certainly doesn't appear to be lying. But it doesn't change the fact that the testimony and evidence are contradictory here.
If the defense is unable to find fault with the witnesses' statements, the court must consider them the truth. Think long and hard on that, my learned friend.
The situation has clearly changed now. I have to get to the bottom of what happened here, no matter what it takes.
Counsel, you may now cross-examine the witness. Or rather, witnesses. I've got counts. I fucking need Sesame Street in my life.
I did not put my spectacles on.
If only you realized that Speedy Gonzales was not a Muppet, you could have had an actual Muppet like the Count.
Odd. 1, da. 2, da. I am the Count. I count from 1 to 3. Don't ask me about 6, 7. Oh no, there's probably a video like... Wait. Does that
Please.
exist yet?
Please don't.
No, I'm not even trying to make a
What?
joke here. I just genuinely think they would have capitalized on that with the count kind of 6-7, like unironically, with the whole like the internet brain rot culture nowadays.
Oh my god.
I don't.
Did they ever do that?
I don't. Think
I
so.
doubt it.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked they haven't. Like I'm genuinely not even trying to make the joke about that. I'm kind of shocked they haven't done that yet. You know what I mean?
Hold it!
I love your legacy.
You could just have forgotten one, maybe. Senor. I might not notice if I was given 100 lentils and one was missing. But we are talking about 3 enormous balloons. Do you believe I could make a mistake about something so grand and expensive?
I took the liberty of having Inspector Gregson check this gentleman's warehouse.
Elmo made a Facebook post during the new year as like a year review saying Elmo said the numbers 6 and 7 a normal number of times this year. Elmo can't say the same for the rest of you. I love when they treat the Muppets as like actual actors because it's like the funniest thing.
It's so cool.
Like the idea that they're all just like playing a performance, and so like they're like actors themselves with like their characters. That's like the funniest thing to me when they do that. Like when I've seen stuff, it's like, oh, here's like they got like Elmo for this like talk show or something. Because there's one where he's like, 2 minutes. I come out here, you go Elmo 2 minutes. You know how much petrol costs? just like stuff like that is like really funny.
It's so good.
Like when they let the Muppets be a little unhinged.
That's the Muppets most of the time.
True, but maybe the Sesame Street cast. Since I don't really find the Sesame Street cast to have the same level of unhinged the way like the Muppets do. You know what I mean?
I mean, you forget, one of the earlier Sesame Street skits is literally Kermit freaking the F out at Cookie Monster because
True.
Cookie Monster just keeps asking the same question.
That is
Yeah.
true. Kermit was a part of the older like Sesame Street stuff. So it was a bit of an offshoot of the Sesame Street was a bit of an offshoot of Muppets.
I have the report here. It clearly says a total of 3 balloons.
It would appear no mistake has been made then. That's not a cookie, that's an orange!
It's an orange!
Surely Miss Lestrade could have...
too? It's an orange.
Surely Miss Lestrade could have been sent for such a menial task.
What? Me? I'll tell you what. I told the boss. East End kids like me can only count up to 2. Obviously, that ain't true, but the boss bought it and said he'd have to go himself in that case.
Reminds me of like an image post I would remember seeing a lot with like, I think it was when Reddit used to do these like Secret Santa things, and someone posted that image with like Cookie Monster and Kermit. It's like, is it green? It's like, it's not weed, you piece of shit, stoner. It's just like Kermit yelling at like Cookie Monster.
Hold it!
I remember that.
It'd be quite a catastrophe if they fell to the ground for any reason, I think. On that note, Mr. Lune, tell me, what is it that keeps these balloons in the sky? Are you an idiot? Sorry? I do think it looks like this fire burns a little hotter when he gets more upset.
Yeah, this concerns me. It's on top of his head.
He's gonna be like Hades from Hercules at this rate. That is like asking, why does a candle burn bright? It burns bright because it burned bright, and the balloon flies because it flies. What else? That must be Italian for I don't know.
There are 2 types of flying balloons. Hot air balloons and gas balloons. Hot air balloons work on the principle of hot air being less dense than cold air. Whereas gas balloons derive their lift by using a gas that is lighter than air.
See, and my balloons are filled with a magic gas, I believe.
Hydrogen. Lighter than air, but highly explosive.
Good lord!
I do not permit smoking of the cigarettes in any of my balloons. The magic gas does not like a fire.
Then what's on your head?
Don't worry about it.
Even a small spark of static electricity could cause the entire balloon to explode.
What is the matter with you, signor? All that comes out of your mouth is esplosione, esplosione. I tell you, my balloons are perfectly safe. They have to be, or I cannot eat. All of my balloons exploded that day. I am completely sure. But if you say that is what happened, you must show me the proof. Alright, so Mr. Looney had 3 balloons in the air that day. If none of them were damaged, then what was the one that exploded? There's this fucking thinky face again.
I love it when he makes that face. It's so
Someone
good.
just farted.
Burnt a bit of cloth out of the scene. I was surprised to find a piece of fabric still at the scene, actually. Did you search the area surrounding the stage for clues?
Nah, not into picking stuff up off the ground, me.
Really? You of all people, Gina.
Always works out way better, diving into people's pockets instead.
But you can't do that anymore, you're a cop. So much for the new career path.
No. She's diving to their pockets to make sure that they have their license registration on them.
Mind you, the boss was on his hands and knees picking up all kinds of rubbish from the floor. Thing is, though, the cage went crashing into the crystal tower, didn't it? So that's where most of the investigating was going on.
Even so, I would have thought someone from Scotland Yard would have gathered it up as evidence.
Cool, listen to you. You stumble across a bit of balloon and suddenly you're the best investigator in the world.
Pardon?
Well, you ain't got a badge, have ya? Like this one. I could arrest you with this if I wanted to.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Come to think of it, there was talk of some scorching on the ground at a meeting we had about the investigation.
Hold it!
Hold it. There was considerable damage to the stage and surrounding area, wasn't there?
Yeah, some of the cows what were watching the experiment were caught in the blast and injured. Good job the old contraption didn't kill over, eh?
I hadn't even considered that.
It seems there was a great panic after the incident occurred. Nevertheless, the police shouldn't have missed a torn piece of the envelope from the balloon. Inspector Gregson can expect repercussions.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Me swiping all his fish and chips, eh?
Not this fish and chips. The man's sole pleasure. None of this matters. That scrap of balloon envelope means nothing. Niente. And one more. Let's see what we got. You mean the color is wrong? Si, senor. I do not have any green balloons in my warehouse. And yet, a piece of green cloth was found at the scene, and it's unmistakably from a balloon. Well, I don't know how that can be.
For the sake of argument, let's say that the green balloon did explode above the stage. You couldn't therefore conclude that it happened on the day in question.
Why not?
There have been recreational balloon flights over Hyde Park operating from before the Great Exhibition. One could have exploded on some earlier date. Unfortunate, as I'm sure you'd agree.
You believe it may have been from some earlier balloon accident that predates the exhibition?
Si, exactamente. As the signora says, it is not from one of my balloons. Clearly this is a ragazzo from Bohemia is mistaken about what he saw. What's that, little child?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Something wrong, Master Gotts?
It's Master Wilhelm Gottsreich Sigismund Ormstein!
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, something is very wrong. I know what I saw. There was a green balloon there. I swear it. I swear all over Bohemia.
You can speak as much about the language as you like, but it changes nothing.
I'm going to bribe you again.
If you do not have evidence, ragazzo, then I must tell your parents to punish you, eh? Perhaps we'll let the judge decide when it comes to punishments.
Evidence? What is evidence?
To give a simple example, young man. A photograph, for instance. Some tangible proof of what you claim.
Then why didn't you say so sooner? I have the photograph here.
Uh-oh.
Good gracious!
What? The other's just shocked, like, oh fuck.
I love that.
I had not been up in a balloon for a little while, so I was very excited.
There goes my balloon.
I took lots and lots of photographs of the Crystal Tower, of the Bohemian exhibit, of the streets of London, of the hot air cellars, the balloon.
And the instantaneous kinesis experiments. Did you take a picture of that?
Yeah, one picture.
Ooh. Really? You did take one?
But all one of us tried in a balloon. I was not interested in boring experiments.
Never mind that. Can you show us that photograph?
Of course, and then you will see. You will see that I am not lying, that I really did see a green balloon.
This kid's camera is about to be really important to this case, huh? Oh. Huh.
Well,
There's a small problem here. It's not.
Small problem.
It's not in color.
It's on color. That is a picture, though.
It's an important picture. It looks like I think I saw a piece of something being thrown at the balloon.
Well, I see you are too shocked to speak.
Yes, I think shocked is indeed the word, young man.
Yeah, perhaps you cannot see that it was a green balloon from this photograph, but that is not my fault. It is the fault of the stupid person who made the camera.
He's crying. Oh no. That is one very bohemian sounding cry. Very well. The court will accept this photograph as evidence. Just please stop your crying, young man. A photograph taken by Gotts while he was riding in a balloon. It shows another balloon that he claims was green and exploded moments after he took this shot. To troll me.
Oh,
And
it's
also
not
me.
my fault. It's the fault of the person who made the camera.
Well, never mind. I'm sure you have plenty of wonderful sepia memories to take home with you. In any case, when exactly did you take that photograph?
Well, it wasn't the day of the big explosion.
Here, actually, real quick, sorry. Yeah, the newest piece of evidence we got here. Riding in the balloon, and the green balloon takes the balloon claims as green. Okay. This is what I noticed right here. This like trail of something going towards the balloon. And the way it's coming from, looks like it's coming from this like bottom part there. Not from like this like it's not coming from this, the little like laser cannon.
Machine.
Yeah, because there's like Harebrayned down there, and there's the victim there. So then, what is this? What is that going towards the balloon? What is that thing?
The Spear of Judgment. There's a fire.
No!
Down there.
Hold on. One thing I just noticed, a little kid over there. No, what I actually just thought about, what that is, it's shining and reflecting the crossbow, and the crossbow likely, things have to be shot out of a crossbow. It's like the screwdriver. The screwdriver, this looks like it could have been slotted into the crossbow, shot out, and maybe shot into the victim, as seen right here.
Okay. All right. One flaw with that though in the photograph, that's not going towards the victim.
That's the only issue, yeah. So something should have been... So, okay. Obviously something was used from the crossbow to here. But then something must have been loaded in to shoot him. A second... Okay. Obviously, yes, the crossbow was probably used to destroy the balloon. But then, what explains the screwdriver into the man's chest? Because that could not have been the crossbow. You don't say. Anna?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
When I pressed the shutter release, there was this very loud bang. And the hot winds rushed over my face.
So inside that balloon? Let me go back and see that. Hang on. Yeah, there's nobody in the balloon, you're right. Unless someone's hiding, like, right here, but that can't be the case. Not to mention also, the boy took this photograph from an angle he was at. How'd that balloon get down, though? Eh, whatever. That means this photograph was taken a split second before the explosion occurred. Well, if you ask me, it is a black and white photograph. It changes nothing. I could not give the flying fig. Lovely language you picked up. As I thought, Mr. Lune's testimony just doesn't quite add up. The young bohemian boy claims to have seen another fourth balloon, but Mr. Lune vehemently denies the possibility. And it's hard to imagine the man in charge could be mistaken about the number that were in the air. Still, this inconsistency must tell us something, I'm sure. The question is what? Here, I got to use the bathroom like super quick, so I'm gonna go do that like very, very fast. I'll be right back, and we'll continue the case. Yeah, I'm going a little BRB monkey, wherever that's at. There it is. All right, BRB guys. Oh, it will not be too long. I just need to again quickly bathroom, and then we'll do more case. So yeah, I'll BRB.
Okay, okie doke.
Okay. Can he hear us right now?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Hang on, I'm gonna DM you like my logic for this one when I was going through this, because like I got this like pretty fast.
I'm just like, okay, sure. No. I'll quickly say, Han, both, at least I was screaming ADM to Anna based on a thing Maniacal said. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Me no scram. Ah! It's making me think of that, like, I don't know what country it is. It's like one of the Scandinavian countries. It's like there's like an hour at night where like the college students like scream at the top of their lungs, like while studying for finals or something like that. I know I've seen this video, I'm just like trying to figure out where the hell it's from. I'm just like, yeah, that seems like very nice because it's actually like stress relieving. Yeah, same. I'm sure it's something like that.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I piased. I got more water.
Good
And
for you.
I was gonna say drank. I ate a cookie.
I mean, you can drink a cookie. That's called putting into a blender.
Or you get like some vanilla ice cream and like you blend the cookies together and now you have like a cookie shake. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Evidence-wise, probably the child's evidence. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see, just this possibility. Hard to imagine the man in charge be mistaken by the number of balloons over in the air, but the consistency must mean something. That there was a fourth balloon. But he doesn't think so. What if it's not his balloon? Wait. All three of my balloons are carrying passengers. This balloon has no passengers. That's gotta be it.
Objection!
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the photograph Master Gotts took can't tell us the color of the balloon. But it can tell us something else. Something crucially important.
What?
It shows that the picture balloon wasn't carrying any passengers. The man was insisting that all his balloons carried passengers, but the photo had someone with a balloon without passengers.
Ah, my goodness, you're right. But surely all the balloons would have been carrying passengers. There'd be no sense in it otherwise.
And this also explains, too, why the child and the balloon man were at odds. Because the child is correct in what he saw, but the balloon man thinks he's crazy because, like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not my balloon. Like, I know my balloons, and that's why, 'cause that's not his. See, they're for pleasure. For seeing the view, my balloons only fly with passengers. Which tells us that the picture balloon isn't one of them. So when the incident occurred that day, there was a fourth balloon in the skies above the experimentation stage. The mysterious green balloon. I know nothing, niente. I can only tell you one thing. If this balloon was not carrying passengers, then it was not one of mine. Oh my god, the balloon.
Yep.
Objection!
Well, it's like pulsating.
There are illegal tradesmen everywhere you care to look. Clearly, one such entrepreneur decided to capitalize on the opportunity presented by the Great Exposition. I managed to operate balloon flight on Mr. Lune's part without him realizing.
See, the competizione, trying to steal my profits. I did not know this because of the experimentio that went wrong on the stage. This fourth balloon exploded at the very same moment Mr. Asmund was beamed from the stage below.
Why? First of them scraps fell to the ground after, and left them scorch marks.
I didn't come from the stage at all. It's bits of a balloon running down. Because no one was in it, it didn't get no attention.
A mysterious fourth balloon carrying no passengers, silently floating over the experimentation stage.
Objection!
This photograph shows us nothing more. A stray balloon carrying no one operated by some rogue trader. Clearly has nothing to do with the case.
Its relevance sure does elude me, I must say.
The court has seen sufficient evidence and heard ample testimony already. The prosecution calls for this trial to be concluded.
Really? Have we got to the truth yet? No, I can't let this opportunity slip away. The jurors' minds are made up, and not in our favor. What else can this photograph tell us? Is there nothing more we can learn from it? Oh, my friend, how incorrect you are.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, wait. Please don't give your decisions yet. The photograph from Mr. Gotts may well be hiding one more vital clue.
What's that?
Vital clue.
Yes, perfect.
We're past the point of mere possibilities. It's time for definitives now, so tell the court. What exactly does this alleged clue in the photograph prove?
The cause of the explosion. We can reasonably assume that the pictured balloon was destroyed in the searing heat of the explosion.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was not my fault.
Is it dead today? Because the birdcage from the kinesis machine materialized in the sky while it had been flying. And the balloon, being filled with flammable hydrogen, instantly and explosively ignited.
Objection. No, that's not what happens. Oh my god, sorry. I just checked the server. I just see like Dish posted the Naruhodo face in the VC in the
Yes.
the VC text channel.
Thank you, Dish.
Thank you, Dish.
What? And thank you, Dish, as well.
fear that this photograph requires closer examination. Counsel for the defense, you will highlight the location of this alleged clue in the photograph for the court.
Of course, my lord. If you look closely, it's plain enough to see. And what's shown is linked to another piece of evidence we have. In a way that leads to an unbelievable conclusion. The clue that heavily suggests the real reason the balloon exploded is... Nah, I don't need that, actually. I got this. It's this beam of light, whatever this is.
It was Volker in the background.
That's right. It was the child toy here.
Take that!
Take that.
Hey.
The timing of this photograph can only be described as miraculous. Ladybug. If you look, you'll notice there's a bright white line that appears to point directly at that balloon.
That's in France.
Unlike Expedition 33. Being seen played on Xenopenumbra's channel every Saturday. Go check out my friend Xenopenumbra, playing the greatest RPG from France. The only RPG from France that I can think of in my head.
Most likely a ray of light caught incidentally on the film.
Honestly, watching Xeno play earlier, I'm like, oh man, early game Expedition 33 is so interesting to like see it back now. Actually, thinking about it, I know GDQ actually, their finale run this year was Expedition 33. So I think that might still be going on, or might be over soon. I don't know. Man, I also was looking at the GDQ shirts this time. There were some neat ones there, but nothing that I'm like, I want that one. You know what I mean? Like, I think the one.
It always depends on the runs that they're doing.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, and I saw the Kingdom Hearts one, and I'm like, I don't really super vibe with the Kingdom Hearts design that they had right now. I think the one I was kind of thinking about the most was maybe the Three Houses one, but to be honest with you, I'm like, I don't know if I could wear this one in public, mainly just because of like how Violet is portrayed on it. Not again, it's not in a bad way, but just like she's got her whole like, I don't know. I think I would like catch some like eyebrow raises with that one a tiny bit, maybe, or maybe just overthinking that one a little bit. I don't know.
You definitely catch some strays. You'd have people going, "Oh boy, more Three Houses discourse."
But I think the one that I think would be the most maybe I thought about was like the Link to the Past shirt where he's finding like Pig Ganon, or maybe the Paper Mario one, maybe. The Unbeatable shirt actually has a nice design, but I don't know the game like at all. But I think that is a good design for the shirt. Like here's these characters. I don't know these characters at all. There's the girl with like the sports bra and like the yellow jacket on her waist. But yeah, no, again, the GDQ shirts are cool. Yeah, also the shipping costs. Dude, fucking... I've seen some sites have some kind of neat shirts to them, but it's like, yeah, here's like a $40 shirt, shipping cost. Oh, it's going to like close to 50 or 60. It's like, oh my god.
Ooh, I kind of want to get the Air Rider shirt there. That's tight.
Yeah, there's the Air Rider shirt. The GDQ shirts are going on until at least like tomorrow. As in Sunday night. So once it turns Monday... is it local time? I forget when they do it. I think probably like whenever.
Yeti's on CDT, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, because it was like that for me, so it's Central Time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeti's based out of I think Aurora, Illinois. So.
Okay. So yeah, they're based in Central Time then.
They do have this Wii Sports shirt that I just find really funny.
The Wii Sports shirt is a little silly. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Very good.
Like, if I had like some extra money to throw around for like a Yeti shirt right now, I'd rather just wait for another design that would catch my eye a little bit more, to be honest with you.
It's fair.
I'm just not really like feeling this one.
Not me getting the Air Rider shirt right now. Nope.
I don't watch GDQ or FIFA. Let's go. I caught a little bit like the World Cup because I was like closing one night at work, and some of the guys had like the had it playing on their phone, and like they had like some speakers with them, and they were broadcasting the audio on their speaker, so we were just kind of hearing like just sports audio going on. It was specifically the Mexico and England game that I think we were listening to and watching that night. I'm afraid I can't see nothing of the sort. Some people were boycotting it, as I boycotted it, no one else boycotted it. Yeah, no, I'll be real with you, Trill. A massive event like that, that's not gonna get boycotted. That's too big to get boycotted.
I didn't watch the World Cup. I don't care.
Yeah. Like, there are some things, I'm gonna be so real with people, there are some things that will never be boycotted. You can boycott stuff if you want to, obviously. That is fine. It's just, there's stuff that there will be no noticeable change or difference, whether you boycott it or not, so I'm gonna be very real. Like, not to get too on this topic, of course, but like, I know for one example, Chick-fil-A, that's a big one because of like where a lot of their profits go to. Unfortunately, Chick-fil-A is too big to fail.
I don't eat there, so
Exactly. You don't have to give them you don't have to give them your money. Like, and you don't have to, yeah. Last time I bought Chick-fil-A, it was only because I was coming back from like Meds' place back in October. It was because I was hungry, and I was in the airport, and I had no other options, and none of the other places were going to be open for another few hours. All they had was a Chick-fil-A. I'm like, fuck, I'm like stupid fucking hungry. I'm starving, dude. I'm like, I need to eat something.
That's a fair one at least.
Yeah, no, that, like, because I had not ate since like I ate dinner that night, and I remember we just kind of stayed up that whole night at Meds' place. Like, literally, I was just like, I'm just gonna stay awake. I'll just sleep on the plane or something. And I mean, hey, I got that Dallas airport. I left. Went home, got home around like 8 in the morning. I tried to sleep in the Uber. The sun was shining a little bit too brightly in the Uber window, so I'm like, I can't sleep right now. I got home around like, I think like 8 to 8:30 in the morning, and I just passed the fuck out after that. That was a fun trip, though. I did enjoy going to Meds' place. It was nice seeing him alive. If you look with a magnifying glass, my lord, it becomes clear what the nature of this bright line really is. Goodness, what is that?
Undeniably some flash of light, yes.
God, the stupid voice I'm giving him.
Oh, do you think it might be lightning?
Lightning doesn't come from down there.
I've been on a final day.
I believe we're looking at fire. A bolt of fire heading straight for the balloon, like an arrow.
Oh, you give that guy the Nixon voice, I see.
He smiles.
Indeed, even to my aging eyes, it would appear to be a flame of some sort. My word, are you suggesting this flame struck the hydrogen gas that filled the balloon?
Objection!
That's absurd. The balloon would have been 60 feet above the ground at the time.
Jojo
No flame
pose.
could possibly have reached such a height.
Objection!
Do you think his stand would be called Don't Fear the Reaper?
Sure.
Actually, that would be sick as hell.
Actually, it's my opinion that a particular piece of evidence found at the scene reveals how that is exactly what did happen.
What evidence?
I only bring up his stand because of this pose he's got right now. I think, like, God, who put their hand in front of their face? Was that Joseph who did that? That Jonathan.
Do what?
The whole, like,
Do what?
the JoJo pose, like, they put, like, the hand in front of their face. I think it's either
That
Jonathan or
was
Joseph.
That was Jonathan.
Okay.
Both look good.
It's Jonathan. I think Jonathan and Joseph both do it, just in a different way.
Okay. Rewatching part 1 of JoJo is great because he realized, damn, Jonathan really is just, like, the best fucking guy.
No, no, he, like, I like, people are always like, oh, it's so boring because he's too perfect. I'm like, yeah, it's like something we could aspire to be, just being a nice person.
Like, I think about the part where Jonathan has, like, a broken arm and still catches Arena when she's falling. And he's like, my arm may be broken, but my love for you never will be. It's like, you smooth motherfucker.
Speedwagon is right there.
So true.
I mean, yeah, true.
It's been very fun getting like a little bit back in my JoJo phase.
Yeah, but okay, but remember, Speedwagon is such a nice guy now because he met Jonathan. That's how impactful Jonathan was. Okay.
Exactly, because he was like he was a street thug on Ogre Streets. And then, you know, Jonathan's like, hello, I'm a nice boy. And the JoJos get very interesting from there, because we have nice guy, we have trickster, we have like outwardly an asshole but secretly loves his mom. Then we have...
Okay, go back. We don't have trickster. We have frickin' Looney Tunes character.
What, Joseph?
Yes.
He's a trickster, but I can kind of see the Looney Tunes logic.
Yeah, I can kind of see what you're getting at, KV.
I still love the bit where he's like slowly crawling towards the minecarts when like Wamu's right there. He's just like
so
slowly going.
It's so funny.
It's like the stupidest thing.
If such evidence exists, Council, then for goodness' sake present it, man. Which evidence explains this mysterious streak of flame that appears to be heading directly for the balloon?
Take that!
Yeah.
This was found hidden at the foot of a small ornamental tree near the scene. I had to figure. I was like, okay, like literally the only thing I could explain how that's going so high is what I was saying earlier with the crossbow.
Good lord, is that a crossbow?
An arrow dipped in oil instead of light could have been shot from this weapon, sending a flaming arrow straight into the hydrogen-filled balloon.
Are you suggesting that crossbow was used deliberately?
Blimey, you're right! That streak of light in the photo looks like just like an arrow, don't it?
Then, the explosion near the balloon, it was very likely the result of a flaming arrow from this crossbow igniting the hydrogen gas inside it.
That was like my instant thought when I was just like, what was it? Everything was like swirling around in my head when I was playing this case, and I heard Van Zeeks mention the hydrogen balloon, and then Balthazar mentioning that he doesn't allow people to smoke in it because it could cause a fire, and I'm like, then my brain started connecting the dots, and then as soon as I saw the photo, I was like, it's a fire arrow! It's like a fire arrow from Legend of Zelda. I don't know why specifically that, but yeah, that was my logic.
I mean, I would argue, like, any piece of media that has, like, a fire arrow, I mean, I think Zelda would probably come to mind first in most cases, and, like, most people's, like,
yeah.
If they have, like, some, like, kind of, like, knowledge of, like, video games, I think people would think about a fire arrow in Zelda first.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Council, this is an extraordinary supposition.
If the aim was to cause the balloon to explode, the shooter could have used a gun, of course. However, there's an obvious reason why that would have been out of the question.
The noise of the discharge, of course.
That's right. By using a crossbow, the projectile could be fired at the balloon silently.
Well, yeah. If someone had shot a gun off in the exhibition grounds, it would have caused a real panic.
I mean, like, a crossbow will still make noise, but not like a gun kind of noise. But with the big explosion, that was a very big panic anyway, no? I don't like this. I should be pleased to have found a plausible new explanation for all this. But something feels wrong.
Objection!
Do you understand the implications of what you're saying, my Nipponese friend?
If a flaming arrow did indeed hit the balloon, then obviously it would have exploded. And if the birdcage appeared from the cloud of smoke that ensued...
What? Wait a minute! What are you really saying here?
Are you saying the Wait... Are you saying the cage was in the balloon itself?
I don't get it. Was the birdcage beamed up into the sky at all? What?
My goodness me!
I mean, Naruhodo earlier did say that, like, it could have been a trick.
Mm-hmm. Now I understand. That's what that sinking feeling is about. I think there's a good chance that the birdcage was actually concealed inside the balloon all along. What? Did I just hear that correctly, Council? There's no going back now. The horse is bolted. Come on, Gold Ship, you got this. Let's assume, as I said, that the birdcage was hidden inside the green balloon for the start. On stage, when the experiment was started, the birdcage and the instantaneous kinesis machine disappeared in a cloud of smoke. At that moment, the flaming arrow was fired from the ground, causing the green balloon to explode and drawing the attention of the spectators to the sky above their heads. From amid the smoke, the hidden birdcage then appeared, to fall down and crash into the crystal tower. But then how does this explain one man with Harebrayned, and then the one on the other side? How does it explain a man being in two places at once? I think you'll all agree it's entirely plausible. Now, what I've just described is the real truth behind the miraculous experiment that carried out that day.
God grief!
Objection!
This is ludicrous. What you describe as new science experiment. It's child's play. A contemptible displays of stage magic.
Ugh. Both Mr. Sholmes and Iris said that the experiment was a scientific impossibility. In which case, this is the only way to explain what happened that day.
And in any case, the victim's body was found inside the birdcage in the crystal tower. If the instantaneous kinesis didn't take place, how do you explain that?
Am I may put in a word as a man of magic myself? Such apparent discrepancies would easily be explained by some simple deception.
Juror number 3.
All that would be needed is a doppelganger, someone who looked very similar to the victim, Mr. Asman, and having this other man appear on stage to front the show as a body double.
He had pigeons. Ah, yes, of course. So in fact,
Those were doves.
close enough. Mr. Asman must have been inside the birdcage that was concealed inside the balloon right from the start.
Objection!
That balloon would have been filled with hydrogen. Anything hidden inside it would have been scattered in the four winds when it exploded. No one would ever have embarked on such a risky venture.
Not necessarily. The explosive force of the balloon gas would very much depend upon the mixture ratio.
Juror number 4. I'm gonna give him less of a strenuous voice.
Fine balloons are rarely filled with pure hydrogen. There's a mixture of other gases such as helium as well.
Man, my face is very detailed. Wow.
Yep.
Helium on its own doesn't explode, but by controlling the gas mixture ratio, the explosive force can be altered.
The mixture ratio.
Obviously, the victim's body would have suffered some burns. That would be unavoidable. But not to such an extent as to render this whole obscene charade impossible.
So, everything that happened can be explained, logically and scientifically. The explosion that engulfed the stage at the start of the experiment was no accident. It was all part of an elaborate deception to make it appear that instantaneous kinesis had occurred.
Well, goodness me.
And if we accept that this is what happened, it means that the victim, Mr. Asman, was never present on the public experimentation stage to begin with. In short, he couldn't have been killed by the defendant, who was on stage in full view the entire time. This will be very hard for the prosecution to counter. Lord Van Zieks can't credibly maintain that Professor Harebrained is a suspect now. Me looking at the rest of the case, be like, ah, fuck.
Who's that? Hold it.
Harebrained?
Mr. Naruhodo, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Professor?
But you can stop now. Just keep your mouth shut up, please.
Sorry?
What's all this about, Mr. Harebrained?
I, Albert Harebrained, hereby confess that it was me who stabbed Mr. Odiasman.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, my guy? Yes, it was me, my faithful friend and partner, Angela Screwdriver.
What are you doing?
So
What are you doing?
Single-minded on, no, my experiment has to work, that he's just like, frick it now. And I'm just like, dude, stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help. I love that Michael Jordan. It was Michael Jordan, right? Pretty sure it was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Defendant, explain the sudden confession.
Objection!
Professor Harebrained, what are you talking about? It's like, what is it?
It's what I've said all along.
Well, a little unrelated. I think it's like Michael Jordan and like Kobe Bryant, I think are considered like the two of like the greatest basketball players of all time. I guess people say, at least in like the NBA. And I think that's a pretty fair thing to say. I don't know enough about the NBA, admittedly, but like, I mean, I feel like I would definitely know like the impact of like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Also true, LeBron James, yeah.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. I say LeBron is also like a huge name as well, yeah. Shaq's pretty. I know there's also Shaq, but I feel like, to my understanding, what people have said, Shaq wasn't the greatest player in the world. Like he wasn't like the greatest player. He was good, but he wasn't like the greatest. But Shaq, I think, was kind of more so known for like the man's like generosity and charity since like, I guess, retiring since retiring from the NBA. Since the man
doing a bunch of weird projects.
I'd still love, I think, what someone said once that I think is like the funniest thing in the world to me is that Shaquille O'Neal is just like the real life Krusty the Clown because he does brand deals with everything. His face is on everything. Shaq is the real life Krusty the Clown. And again, that's like the funniest thing in the world to me to think that.
I did read that, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
I must protect my hypothesis. I said I did read that.
Oh.
I must protect my hypothesis and my precious machine.
You have the PhD? Damn, nice. God, there was, I think, a video I saw once where I think it was like, who was it? It was like someone doing like an impression, like an impersonation of Shaq, like in front of him, and I remember that one just like killing me.
I'm just reminded now of the Twitter post he made way back when Twitter was new. I'm at Six Flags and the seat's too small, my ass can't fit in it. That's me on the ride.
That's me on the ride.
Oh my god.
Hang on, I need to find my favorite Shaq tweet. I know I have a bookmark somewhere, hang on.
Lord.
Where is it? No, not Cardboard Cutout of Zorro. Where the fuck is it?
I forgot Zorro.
What's Zorro?
From One Piece.
Why do you have that?
Because the Cardboard Cutout of Zorro video makes me laugh every time. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah. At Shaq, February 27, 2009. If you are reading this, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be asleep. Go to bed, I say. He tweeted this at 5. He tweeted this at 5 in the morning.
Oh no.
I love that Shaq tweet. It's the funniest thing.
Oh my god.
Alright, back to the game.
Weird. You stand there and claim it was all a trick, all an elaborate prank, but where's your proof? No, you'd have to examine the machine if you wanted to prove it, but then it would be all over. My beautiful hypothesis would be laid bare. I mean, the indignity of it.
I mean, if you want to go to jail that badly, man, then just go to jail.
It's clear that you drew the plans for the experiments, but you didn't actually build it. It's quite conceivable that you were duped, Professor. If you'll just let me, I can prove...
A rock?
Yes.
I'll cooperate. I'll do whatever you say. I swear it.
It's an EDD, not a PhD. Okay. So, like, what is an EDD again? Is it like an some kind of education degree? I mean, obviously it's a degree, like, no shit, but, like... I'm not 100% sure what that is off the top of my head. I feel like I should know that, but it's not ringing a bell at this current moment. Oh, Doctor of Education. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
So please.
Is that really a doctorate?
Show the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act is adhered to and protect my creation!
I love like the glass just spawns in sometimes. Like, it's time for my drink.
Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hallowed chalice at this critical juncture.
I actually had a drink earlier when I was at this like restaurant with like some fam earlier. Nice little mango margarita I had. It was like a 10 ounce. It was very small. It was nice, honestly. That little like had some mango in it too. I ate the mango when I was done with it. Like yippee.
Nice.
Here's to my learned Nipponese friend.
He has a doctoral degree in education from Barry University in Florida. Hell yeah. What?
On his upcoming attempt to clarify the defense position in light of the accuser's confession. Do you intend to formally assert that the experiment was nothing more than a conjuring trick? Because the moment you do, the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act that protects Professor invention will cease to apply. The prosecution will then demand a rigorous examination of the machinery involved in order to establish the truth. However, if you acknowledge that the machine is genuine and instrumental in the victim's murder, any chance investigating will be crushed, and the confidentiality of the professor's hypothesis preserved.
Well, counsel, what is the defense's official position on this matter?
What Professor Harebrayned, my client, actually asked of me was to prove that the explosion on stage was an accident and protect the secrecy of his hypothesis. There's no way to do that without implying the professor's guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence? Or do I uphold my client's request but see him condemned? Either way, I can't avoid betraying his trust.
You've been silent long enough. Isn't talking your trade, my learned friend? Or has all knowledge of English escaped your confused Nipponese mind?
Ooh, this pose.
Mr. Naruhodo!
There's no escape here. I have to make a choice. But it's an impossible one. I have to give up on something, but what? The defense asserts that the defendant's instantaneous kinesis machine was in fact... Ooh. So again...
I'm just...
Going back a little bit here, so hold on. So, if we say it's a conjuring trick, then it will cease to apply, which means then his machine is forfeit to examination. But if we say it's instrumental, the any chance investigating will be crushed, Confidentiality is preserved, but that would acquit him, as that would basically condemn him.
I mean, if we were to quit him, that'll make things easy.
Professor Harebrayned, my client, asked of me, prove the explosion on stage was an accident, protect the secrecy. There's no way to do that without implying his guilt. Do I protect my client's life by asserting his innocence, or do I uphold his trust, but see him condemned? Or rather, uphold his request, but see him condemned. Protect his life, assert his innocence, or uphold his request, but see him condemned. I think Harebrayned needs to realize that something... I don't think he's in the right state of mind here. It's a trick. Ah! No! I can't say it! My client places faith in me. I just can't let him down. What must I give up on?
Give up on? Is not the question you have to ask yourself here. It's what can I protect?
What the? Huh?
Again, Mr. Naruhodo. It's been far too long.
Huh?
She's back!
She's back! Susato-san! But what are you...
Did you see?
My first was on a takedown in 6 months!
Surprise! There'll be time to talk later, Mr. Naruhodo. For now, we must concentrate on the task at hand.
She's so cute. She's like, hee hee. She's like, tee hee. Throws you, tee hee. You're on the ground, hee hee. Steps on you, hee hee. Beats the shit out of you, hee hee.
Maybe not that one.
Which is working out not what I have to give up on, but what I can protect. Oh my god, hi Susato, hi Susato. Professor Harebrayned. Wait, we said this is Susato's theme?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
when she was at Utaro.
Right.
Yes.
It's been a little bit, sorry. Yesterday, you told me that science is the pursuit of truth. Well, my job is to pursue the truth too.
Yes, of course.
And personally, I believe you didn't stab him. Mr. Asman, that is. Excuse me. I think you've come to realize something yourself too, haven't you? That your experiment and the machine you built with the victim are questionable. The truth behind that is what we both must pursue now. Fleep. That does one in the stands.
So, you finally opened your eyes.
What?
Armed as like you. Albert, you can't ignore this any longer.
Albert.
Having heard my learned friend's assertion, don't you have something to say?
Barack?
Lord Van Zeeks.
Gosh, I've never heard him speak that way before.
In truth, there is one thing. Something I've remembered that's of relevance.
Go on.
Hmm?
What?
On the day it happened, just before I began the experiment, I saw a man near the stage.
This was vital info, like an hour ago.
Yep. A man holding that crossbow.
Why are you not mention this until now?
What are you turning into?
Bay's Megatron, I guess.
It's sound like Megatron.
I'm done saving you. I'm walking out of this courtroom.
Fuck! No! Don't do that to me! Oh, Dr. Claw. That's kind of what I was
Kind of more of a Dr. Claw, like Inspector Gadget, yeah.
I beg your pardon.
We should watch Transformers 1 again, babe.
Yes.
Maybe at some point I should buy you a Blu-ray of it, to be honest.
I mean, I have it on DVD.
Oh, like you actually have like a DVD copy of it?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you actually had a copy or not. Though, actually, no, what the fuck am I saying? Of course you would have a copy of it. Professor, did the man have any distinguishing features? What did he look like?
Tall, taller than me, and thinner than me, with straighter and whiter than mine.
Straighter and whiter, huh? Straight white hair. I don't know what your hair looks like. Straight white hair.
I'm just gonna say it's not anyone we have currently in our profiles.
Yeah,
It was
'cause-
clearly Strongheart, the only one with white hair.
Did you say Strongheart? Question mark? Like, no, it would not be Strongheart. I still got my little
See,
sussy eye on
There's
Strong.
lens in me too. A monocle, a rather stylish black monocle.
I still got a little bit of like that sussy, like, kind of air, I think, to Strongheart in some kind of way, but we'll see on that one. A monocle, though, interesting.
But one thing in particular will help to positively identify this man. You see, I know him very well.
You know him?
After all, he is the engineer who built my invention.
Ah, we have to find the engineer. Okay. Well, what about the other, like, 8 guys? I mean, there's like the heavy, the scouts, the pyro.
Thank you for making that joke.
Da 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 da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, like unironically, unironically, even though I've like never really played much of the game, I think the Team Fortress 2 cast is unironically one of the best casts out there in games. Like unironically, that is a really fucking good cast.
Really good cast.
Which is funny because there's literally no story in it. It's just all from the different promos they made that gives them character.
It's like the promos, the voice clips. Honestly, also probably a lot of the source filmmaker animations I watch of these characters, I think also really helped as well. Because more often than not, they just take the dialogue that already exists. So I just kind of get even more of their character through kind of exaggerated like comedic animations. But like I just understand all these characters like pretty well as a result of that.
Yeah, the promos of each of their characters do like a wonderful job of just summarizing their character.
Yeah.
And also, if you've ever seen Expiration Date, that does a really good job too.
I have seen
You see
Expiration
all the
Date,
characters.
yes.
It's so good.
Rest in peace, Rick
I've done
May.
nothing but teleport bread for 3 days.
I've done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. Yeah, rest in peace, Rick May, voice of the soldier.
Yeah.
He built the machine?
That's right. Mr. Asman introduced him to me a year ago.
Can you give me a name?
He's a man by the name of Enoch Drebber.
Enoch Drebber. That sounds like the killer to me, baby.
Enoch?
Drebber. No, that's not the voice. Oh, the voice is like, excuse me, Drebber. I don't know.
It wasn't with the accent.
Enoch Drebber. Does this name mean something? Members of the jury seem flustered.
Not a name any scientist wishes to hear. The man's an abomination. Man, not a name any conjurer wishes to hear either.
Who on earth is he? Oh god, I'm trying to remember his voice. I'm going back to Louis.
I'm afraid this is the first tale of nature that I've heard in scientific circles in connection with that name. There's talk about other flamboyant experiments that turn out to be nothing but stage trickery in the end. Obviously, the rascals after the government's research grant money.
My magicians are in need of money. I have heard of them resorting to these underhand tactics. Some acquaintances of mine with experience of such things have mentioned Enoch Drebber's name before.
The man is both an engineer and a magician. Yes, we're dealing with an unparalleled confidence trickster here.
That's Enoch Drebber for you.
Interesting. I also have not forgotten about the whole thing with, like, the stolen wax statue of this, like, mysterious, I think, killer that was just not revealed to us. Something along those lines.
Professor.
Professor.
Wait, what was that? Sorry?
The Professor, which is the name of the serial murderer, or the nickname given to him.
Right. Yeah, there's like a big mystery there too. Kind of like, I guess, the big remaining mysteries of like this case, and for all I know, maybe extending beyond this case.
It's true then. My invention, my great machine, it was just a grand illusion.
I guess to be fair, there's like what? This case and then case 4 and 5, so 3 cases left in this game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this case is pretty long,
Yeah,
so you still have quite a bit to go.
Everyone has told me this is the longest case in the game, yeah. At least everyone I've talked to about like this game it's all been the same thing, that this is like the longest case in the game. Considering what we've just heard about Mr. Drebber's character, I'm sorry to say that sounds increasingly likely.
Even though no one else believed it, I wanted to. I wanted to believe that machine would function exactly as my hypothesis predicted.
Which is why you were so opposed to it being investigated, I presume.
Poor Harebrained, so convinced of his like hypothesis, all because he was tricked by Enoch.
And what's really interesting is that if you go back at it, like, Baroque hasn't seen the guy in a long time, but he kept going along with it. Oh no, the experiment worked, and that was kind of him trying to nudge Harebrained, be like, hey, dude, wake up. What's going on?
It's like, dude, this is not you. You're being caught up in something, you gotta get out of this.
Yeah, so I'll just believe you, and then something should be off by the fact that I'm believing that this happens.
Over here just like, okay, I believe you.
I knew that if the machine was examined in detail, its construction would give away my hypothesis. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen, but at the same time...
Oh no, I think I can kind of agree with that. Like, Van Zeek's becoming, I think, more interesting in this case due to Harebrained. I think is actually really, really fun.
I knew that if it was found to be nothing more than a trick, than a wicked deception, that everything I'd worked towards, all my research, all my dreams, my whole life would be over. I was terrified at the prospect.
So, you really had no idea then, did you? About the true nature of the machine that was built. Oh my god, sorry. About the true nature of Mr. Drebber.
I never questioned anything. I didn't want to question it.
It's entirely possible that Mr. Aspen and Mr. Drebber were working together to use you as a means of fraudulently acquiring the research grant money.
When I announced my invention to the crowds that day, it was the finest moment of my career. I pulled all the levers and turned all the dials in exactly the way Jibber had described. When the smoke suddenly started billowing out, I panicked. I didn't know what was happening. But I really don't know how the whole illusion was made to work. I don't know anything anymore.
Let me confirm one final point with you, Professor. Do you now consent to the prosecution submitting the necessary paperwork to release your invention from the protection afforded by the Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act?
Yes. Please go ahead. I'm very sorry.
It would appear that we shall have to suspend proceedings for the remainder of the day now. Lord Van Zeeks.
My lord.
The court has newly been made aware of another party whose involvement in this matter is critical.
Yes, Mr. Trevor.
Gather information about the man. If possible, I should like him served with a subpoena.
With pleasure, my lord.
Now, counsel for the defense. Yes, my lord. When we reconvene, I shall be looking for one thing, and one thing alone from you. Evidence that the defendant is innocent of the crime for which he presently stands accused. I understand. Good. In that case, this court is adjourned until tomorrow morning.
I thought the judge would be like, Mr. Haruhodo, yes? That shit's crazy, man.
Like, that shit's crazy, man. October 23rd, 1:36 p.m. The Old Bailey, Defendants, Antechamber.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I was wrong. You were right. I tricked you. You trusted me and I dragged you into my mess. Oh, how did it ever come to this? I'm so sorry.
Did you really have no idea, Professor? About what Mr. Drebber was really up to, I mean? About what he was really constructing?
Naturally. That machine was the embodiment of my hypothesis, of all my hopes and dreams. I had complete faith in it.
Alright. In that case, I won't say any more. Now, sadly, the murder accusation against you still stands. So we must do as much investigation as we can before the trial resumes tomorrow.
Well, thank you for doing so much for me.
What a sweet man. He's like, yeah, I got it. He's like, yeah, I get it. You gotta, prove me innocent.
What a sweet man who also is just too blinded by his own hubris to not go, wait, people will lie to you?
You think people will just do that? You think people do that? Just go into the courtroom and tell lies?
I'm so sorry for arriving late this morning, Mr. Naruhodo.
Arriving late?
Didn't you receive my postcard? I wanted to let you know when I'd arrive.
Postcard? What postcard?
I hid it from you, you know? So it would be a surprise.
Fucking Iris.
Well, did it work?
It definitely was a bit of a shock, yeah, to be blindsided by Susato in the trial, and then for her to throw me on the ground. Yeah, even says there, I was surprised, all right, especially when she threw me into the ground. I was like the cake in that One Lonely Island video.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday to the ground.
I was just so happy to see you again that it sort of slipped out.
Maybe we could stick to more traditional displays of emotion in future?
Stacey's train was late to London Victoria this morning, you see. But we made the coachman really rip the horse's heart so she didn't miss the whole trial.
Rip the horsey.
I was watching from the gallery for a while, but in the end, I'm afraid I couldn't contain myself.
You were in the gallery, hello?
Oh.
My dad's not a phone. Duh.
Oh,
Having you at my side in court gives me the strength I need to win. So I'm, delighted to see you. Back in London.
well, you're too kind, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm delighted to be here. I hope I can continue to be of service to you.
Of course, so what's brought you back? Did Professor Mikotoba not protest?
Let's save all that conversation for when we're back at home, shall we? You know, I wore my most special blondes ever for this special occasion. Oh, Iris, how wonderful! I can't wait!
Susato-san was back in London. It's hard to describe how happy that made me feel at the time. But despite my elation, our tale was about to take yet another extraordinary turn. Indeed. And we'll see that
Smiles.
next time.
Woo!
Yay!
Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We got through 2 trial segments today, actually. Part 1 and
Yeah.
part 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop
Wait.
off now. But thanks for letting me hop on. Thanks everyone for watching the stream. Because this is a very good game and you should watch when Maniacal is playing it because it's fun. And
Yeah.
Maniacal and Anna are doing great at voices.
Yeah.
Okay, well Anna's doing great. Maniacal's making crap up, but he still has fun.
Listen, he's doing great too.
I only again apologize how long it took me to get around to this string. It was almost 3 weeks into the like genuinely. Let me find
Life
like
happens, dude. Life
I
happens.
know life happens.
Yeah.
But like, damn,
Alright.
dude, it took me a bit.
That's okay.
Good
It's
night.
okay.
Night.
Good night.
Yeah, here I'm actually going to check right now on my uploads channel, my server. Okay, yeah, last one,
That's
yeah,
actually-
part 9. What's up, hon?
I was gonna say the Titus did give me time to finish this case, so I can help.
Hell yeah. Sure. Okay, yeah, last stream, original, yeah, broadcast date June 24th, which was Wednesday. Yeah, so like 1st, 8th. Yeah, so 2.5 weeks later is what it was. Okay, yeah, so the last session was 2.5 weeks ago. Oopsie. As they say, the life happens.
happened.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not in a rush to beat the game. Yes, I would like to, if possible, finish this case before I see you, Anna, next month.
Mhm.
But if I don't, that's okay. You know?
Yeah.
I think the main thing is, like, if I can tell there's probably not going to be enough time to finish the case, I'm going to save the last try. Basically, if it's like, let's say, for instance, right now, let's say, because this upcoming week, so to give a heads up, guys, next session of Ace Attorney may not be till the 18th. Since I know Anna said, like, you're going to be a little busy on Wednesday, the 15th.
Yes.
Yeah, so next session's looking like it's going to be around the 18th, which is fine. Sorry, checking something. Okay. Yeah, so 18th will be the next session. That's Saturday. So investigation. Let's say 22nd is also investigation. If the investigation is somehow not done by then and we have to finish on the 25th, I would rather not start the trial stuff at that point, basically, then, and wait.
I was gonna say 25th might not work for me.
Oh, wait, shoot, that doesn't work for me either. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, I guess I should mention this, yeah. 25th, I got a wedding I'm going to, so I'm not streaming the 25th. So I guess 18th, 22nd, 29th will be the next 3 Ace Attorney sessions? Barring...
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so that's probably to me sounding like, yeah, we'll probably end up doing the trial stuff after I come back. And I hope, God, I don't get sick. Because, my God, these last couple of trips I've gotten sick in some way a little bit afterwards. I'm like, that's really fucking annoying. So I'm really hoping I don't.
I'm just gonna say right now, the last trial section is the longest.
Yeah. So I'd rather, if possible, because, again, I would have, 18th, 22nd, 29th, and the 1st. Ooh, I only have 4 more set. Oh, wow, I only have 4 more days. Oh, shit. Okay, wow. Yeah, because I fly out, the 5th. So I can't be done that day.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we did... no, it would be... Yeah, okay, I'm not finishing this case before I leave. Fuck, okay. That's okay, though.
See.
Again, I think what I'll do, I'll say... And hey, let's say, again, I finish, let's say on, the 22nd I finish the next investigation, right? If I do it, of course, finish it that day. I would then be okay, no more, let's basically say no more, Ace Attorney / it's going on a little bit of a break until I come back. I think that's what I would do. Which I guess would then mean more Persona sessions, I guess? I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Which, speaking of Persona, I'll be, for the rest of the schedule for this week. The last remaining thing for this week's schedule is tomorrow. I'll be doing more Persona 4 Golden. The main thing for next session is that we'll be heading into the summer camp event of the game. And we should be going from there to probably the setup for the 3rd dungeon. So, yeah, that should be the next Persona stream. And also trying to get more social links and stuff done. It's very funny, actually. Without going too into it, I'm actually almost done with one social link. Technically speaking, one of the social links I've done is technically done within game until late July in the game. And the other social link that's about to be done is going to be done for a very long time until later in the game, basically. Basically, I'm finishing stuff up as best I can, which is very fun. Very fun, exciting stuff. And God, I want to play Persona 4. I want to really play more of it. It's tough that I'm streaming it, but that's the fun of it. At the very least, though, whenever Revival comes out, I won't be constrained to the confines of streaming. I'll probably do a first impressions of Revival, because why the hell not? And then just play the rest of my own time. That'll probably be what I do around then, I would imagine. We'll see. Either way, Discord. Check out the Discord if you haven't done so. Check out also my socials. And also check out my partners, Twitch and Thrones. These are all cool links here. You can either check my stuff out or check their stuff out. It's it's cool stuff. I'm not sure how else to really say this right now. I'm blanking on words. But yeah.
It's okay. Like I said, update on Switch 2. I have it, and I successfully transferred things over, so yay.
Yay. Alright. I know who I want to raid. Let me see if they're still going. I would believe they are. Yeah, they're still going. Okay. Raid message is a good question.
We've got a few.
Okay. Yours is really funny, Anna. I feel like just these two, just Now You're Thinking with Andrew and Speedy Gonzalez is Not a Muppet, are both pretty good. No, honestly, no, you know what? No, we're taking that back a little bit. I feel like just... Hang on, please copy this right. Jesus, oh my gosh, I hate Twitch. Now now you're thinking with Andrew, this is the raid message. This one's really funny to me because of how ridiculous it sounds.
Because it was just like, I just said, now you think you have power tools, and then I don't remember if it was you or KB, and I think you have injured. Like, that's funny as hell. I had to do that.
Alright. If you have the confused email, feel free to use the confused email with that. It's my friend Alive's birthday, I think actually now, that's crossed over into into the 12th, and she's doing some Mario Kart World. So yeah, Alive is doing some Mario Kart World tonight, just playing with other people. Yeah, so let's go give her a raid, guys.
Happy birth to her.
Happy birthday, Alive. She's now 40. No, she's not.
Oh my god.
No, she's not. Well, you can ask her age. Be like, what is it? Just go like, are you 40? But no.
I'm not gonna ask that. Never ask
she's not. You don't. No. But she is not that old. All right. Again, thanks for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. More Race Attorney on next Saturday, the 19th. Sorry, 18th.
18th.
Yep, Saturday 18th, next Ace Attorney session. I'll do otherwise more Persona throughout the week and something else. I don't know what yet. I'll figure it out. Alright, y'all have a good rest of your day, guys. Or I guess, rather, y'all have yourselves a good rest of your night, guys. Bye!
Bye.